Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the pending release of NBA 2K27. It is finally here. We finally have some actual news to talk about. Now, I have intentionally had my phone muted because this was technically released just over 4 or 5 hours ago. And unfortunately, I could not react. I could not do a stream, 4 or 5 hours ago. So I intentionally kept my phone muted. I didn't get spoiled by any notifications, anything. So you guys are about to see, and we're about to break down everything that we can talk about on NBA 2K27. You're going to get my raw, unfiltered reaction. I've not seen anything. I've not been spoiled by anything. I've intentionally been kept out of the loop for all this. And before that, I just want to say a couple more things before we dive into it. Again, this is my raw, unfiltered opinion. You're going to get my genuine opinion. And that goes for, anytime we do these like 2K releases, talking about news, Courtside reports, ever since, I want to say 2K23, we've done these. And same thing with like anything. Like, I feel like I, keep a, level head, a genuine, like interpersonal relationship between, YouTuber slash Twitch streamer, content creator, and, a viewer, where you know me enough. And I am saying that all to say that nobody pays me to say anything. If 2K or anything does something that warrants positive, like, praise, I will give it to them. On the same token, on the other side of the token, if it has criticism, I will criticize. Nobody pays me to say anything because otherwise I feel like I'm not going to say anything if I'm going to get paid off by it. There's no point in saying anything. Um, so yeah, I think that's enough. Disclaimers enough. Introduction on the way. Let us hop into NBA 2K27. And before we hop into it, I guess one more disclaimer. I've said this like when we first were going to 2K27 news cycle, but I am not a fan of what 2K did this year, where they held off all this information that we're about to dive into for who knows how long. There's a lot of content. I'm not a fan that they held off all this information until a week before 2K27 came out. I think that's very sleazy. I think it's very scummy behavior because this is the way I look at it. 2K knows and they have this confidence that, hey, we cannot have any news. We can literally withhold all the information, but we all know that you guys are going to pay us $100-something for this game, even though you know absolutely nothing about it. But we know you're going to pay for it anyways, which I think is just, if that's not scum of the earth behavior, then I don't know what is. I think that's filthy. I think that's absolutely disgusting. And I do not support 2K doing that at all. So I do not support that decision one bit. And that's also one of the reasons why I keep pondering the decision of retiring and ultimately leaving 2K for good after this year. Which context, I've been around the 2K community since 2K11, 2010 was my first 2K ever, and I've gotten 2K on an annual release cycle since 2K13, and we're now in 2K27, so that gives you an idea of how long I've been around this franchise. But, all right, now, fully out of disclaimers, let us hop into the actual reason why you clicked on this video, not me rambling about random bullshit. Hey, Dakota, what's up? You subscribed for 30 months. So, Dakota, like I was saying in the intro, I don't know when you came into it. I've intentionally muted notifications. I've intentionally knocked up my phone. I've not been spoiled. I've not looked at other YouTubers' videos. This is all raw, unfiltered, genuine reactions. So you let me know your thoughts while we dive into this. All right, so first up, let's talk about gameplay. So, I also have a drink here because it's going to be a lot of talking. My throat's going to get very dry, and I feel like it's already getting dry already. Anyways, gameplay in NBA 2K27 strives for the most balanced experience to date. All right. The reason why I'm giving this look, chat, is because they say this every year. This is the most balanced. This is the most like competitive, like pro scene, like experience to date. They say this every year. It's the same thing of like why Madden says it's like the most realistic sim football game every year. It's a step in the right direction every year. Right? So this is just marketing buzzwords. This means absolutely nothing to me. Powered by ProPlay. So if you guys don't know, that is ProPlay is the 2K has taken like in-game real life footage of NBA players, their archival footage, and then took that footage from in real life games into the game instead of having the players, do the mocap stuff because, it's one way for you to like play while being recorded like a mocap suit versus playing authentically in an actual game setting. The game continues to push the limits of courtside authenticity by leveraging advanced machine learning capabilities. When you take the hardware in 2K27, you'll see heightened fidelity in animations and the real-time evolution of on-court adjustments. As players around the league find new ways to create separation, we're finding new ways to innovate, giving hoopers of all skill levels the ultimate playground to prove they belong. Dive into this year's massive gameplay enhancements to see what separates the greats from the best. All right, so here we go. Creative offensive weapons. Every year, NBA players expand the game with more creativity and offense. Thanks to ProPlay, we're able to capture these inspired moves and add another level of creativity to your offensive bag, giving slashers and playmakers elite tools to freeze defenders and break down coverage. Step through up and unders. Superstars like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, and Luka Doncic have completely mastered the art of the step through up and under to generate clean separation. For the first time ever, you can replicate their craftiness in 2K27. When you're actively driving the basket, backing down an opponent in the post, or sizing up a defender in the perimeter, you can execute a pump fake and immediately push the pro stick in one of 5 directions. Pro stick is the right stick if you guys don't know. This triggers an authentic step-through layup or jumper in the corresponding direction, giving you a lethal counter to catch the defender off guard. Signature movements from elite scorers like Donovan Mitchell have been captured via ProPlay to bring these complex sequences to life with absolute real-world fidelity. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's my question. I don't know how much of an improvement this is. Because this is why I say this. I remember, and Dakota, know if you're here, you can vouch for me on this, whether you like this move or not. But going into 2K26, I remember one of the gameplay improvements that they were marketing, hyping up about, was that you can have all these like custom layup packages, not just like one layup package for one player. You like have the, let's just say, Anthony Edwards, layup package, since, we're looking at the picture of Anthony Edwards right here. You have the Anthony Edwards layup package, and it's just all the Anthony Edwards layups. In 2K26, you had like the Anthony Edwards, like, normal layup, but then, a hop, scoop layup was like, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and like a reverse scoop layup was like Julius Randle, for instance. Like, you had like 5 or 6 different players you can customize for certain layup packages. And it was supposed to like be a lot like, the, jump shot creator and like the dunk style creator. But, 2K26 came out, and let's just be honest, chat, who really paid attention to making custom layup packages in 2K26? Like, unless I'm reading this wrong, this is what this sounds like. Is it just another way of talking about the custom layup packages in 26? Expanded dribbling customization. Unleash your full bag with an unrestricted dribbling customization suite. Unrestricted? Unrestricted? Okay, 2K. Oh boy. All right. Signature dribbling packages have been broken out into individual, decoupled movements. This allows hoopers to personalize every aspect of their attack arsenal, meaning you can seamlessly combine Steph Curry's behind the back with Trae Young's shifty escape cross. It's rare with endless animation combinations and find your perfect fit. And they list off triple threat, signature size up, breakdown combos, combo moves. A lot of these are like the same. Like we've had like the triple threat, we've had like signature size up, combo moves. I want to say we've had moving between legs crossover. I want to say that's new. Behind the back is old, spins old, hesitation's old, step back is old, hesitation escape. I want to say that is the same. Misdirection and hesitation, that is new. In and out, that is new. All right, so unrestricted dribbling customization suite. Now, 2K, I know we're talking a lot about the offense right now. You're giving them the layup stuff, which again, I don't know how much that means. Again, that reads a lot like the custom layup packages they were hyping up in 2K26. And now we're talking about, having a more and more deeper bag when it comes to dribbling. Dribbling is already a very, hot button topic and controversial topic in the 2K community where, let's face it, you're not going to win. Some people want to have, endless, arcade, fast-paced dribble moves where you can basically dribble and do anything. And then the other side of the equation hates that and wants, you as the defender to be able to, bump the dribbler, harass them, poke the ball loose, get steals. Like, you want to be able to do something rather than just simply, all right, here's my defensive stance. Now dribble around me because I can't do anything else. Right? So when I see unrestricted dribbling customization suite, I get a little bit concerned that that's given a lot more bias and a lot more leeway, and you're buffing up the dribbling offense side, but you're also going to be downgrading or not giving much help as far as the defense side of things, where instead of it being a chess match of like, here's this offensive player dribbling trying to score, be effective on offense, and here's this defender who has like all their great elite 9-9 perimeter defense, 9-9 steal, all the Hall of Fame and legend defensive badges. Instead of being a chess match of like, oh, who can outsmart the other, it's now turned into, all right, well, whoever can score more points faster is who's going to win the game. Defense doesn't matter. So hearing unrestricted dribbling gets me concerned already. Dynamic layup engine. In 2K27, the dynamic layup engine ensures that no two finishers at the rim look identical. Okay? As you slash through the paint and contort in mid-air, your player's physical movements dynamically reflect their signature style and finishing capabilities. High-rated finishers benefit tremendously here. If an elite rim protector rotates to contest you, the engine can automatically adjust your finisher's shooting hand in mid-air to maneuver the ball out of harm's way. Their dynamic layup engine also helps the ball clear the rim cleanly, reducing the instance where the ball would clip the bottom of the rim or the backboard. I'll be honest, 2K, I have played 2K26 maybe like 300 to 400 hours, and I cannot remember a time where I was driving to the paint and my shot would hit the side or the back of the backboard and go out of bounds. I personally don't remember that happened to me personally or being in a game where that happened to anybody. I personally don't remember that happening, but maybe I just got lucky there. Advanced layups. Advanced layups, gathers, and finishers like hop steps, euro steps, and spins are now separate components rather than preset animations. The system uses real-time logic, pair gathers, and finishes based on the actual mashup and on-court situation, resulting in unique animation combinations and realistic outcomes, such as easily blown by a weak defender or getting jammed by an elite one. It has happened to me and Zach a good amount of times. Well, you're also actually using layups, most don't. Okay, yeah, fair. All right, this is new. Well, new. In 2K27. is instead of having the option to, hey, if you're someone like me who just wants to press square to, do a layup or do a dunk, and if you want to do like, a time dunk, you would, flick up and down on the right stick. Now, regardless of whether you do the square or the right stick, everybody has to time dunks. Now, me personally, I opt for square 8 times out of 10. Me personally, if I was doing the right stick, it's for two reasons. Or situations, I should say. Well, I guess it's interchangeable. Is if I'm right under the basket and I feel like I have my matchup beat and I want to do a stand dunk, I will use the right stick. Or if we are on the fast break, there's no defender in my net zip code, and I want to do like a, skill dunk to be a little flashy with it. But other than that, like 8 times out of 10, I do the button simply because of, RNG, and you also have to factor in like delay as well and lag switching. When it comes to like an online game, especially one that is prone to lag and have delays like 2K, I opt for the button that is a lot safer instead of relying on skill dunks where, again, you can deal with delay using the skill mode. But again, that's just me. But now, regardless, now everybody has to worry about timing their dunks. So if that means there might not be a delay issue, which, hey, at that point, we're just asking for a perfect game then, which we know 2K is not capable of anymore, at least. So, we've had an intense layer of skill to playing above the rim. All dunk attempts must now be manually timed using dunk meter, like I just talked about. In 2K26, dunk meter doesn't always reflect what happened midair. Even when a dunker beat a defender who was in tight coverage at takeoff for an open look at the rim. For 2K27, we've made the meter fully dynamic and created more realistic outcomes in the process. It now continuously evaluates defensive positioning from the moment you take off all the way through the finish. Blow past your man with a lightning fast first step for an open lane, and a green window will expand logically. But if a rotation helper executes a perfect late closeout and meet you at the apex of your jump, the green window will instantly tighten, forcing you to execute flawless timing to finish the slam. Okay, so a couple of things about this. And again, like I was saying earlier, that I wasn't someone who relied on using the, stick, the skill dunks. I was somebody using, the button. So, taking what other people who are way more credible, way more educated than me on the subject, they have informed me this is how 2K26 operated. Where if you're doing a skill dunk, where if you were contested, the meter would be very, very small, right? But like midway, while you're in midair doing the actual dunk, let's say all of a sudden, during your mid jump animation, all the defenders, part of like the Red Sea, or they were social distancing, like Saturn virusing, 2020, right? Your meter would not reflect it being open anymore. It would still be that very, very small meter when it was contested. So it would not grow based on how open you were. So that is something that people have brought up that are way more educated on me on the subject. And I know people are looking forward to that. Again, as long as it's implemented properly. Now, again, that segues into a bit of a problem I have with this dunk meter. Is when I hear the green window, but if a rotation helper executes a perfect late closeout to meet you at the apex of your jump, the green window will instantly tighten. Now, who's to say what is a perfect late closeout, right? Because you have to remember, this is all like, ones and zeros in the code. Like, who's to say what's a perfect late closeout and what's not, right? So we're getting subjectivity there. 2, when I think of, a defender in a closeout and your opportunity to score shrinks drastically, my mind immediately goes to the Intimidator badge from 2K21, and I want to say it was 2K22 as well, but at the very minimum, 2K21 on the PS4 and Xbox One. Because if you guys remember of how broken the Intimidator badge was in 2K21, where you just simply had to be near the paint, you just simply had to be around somebody, and that was enough to make them miss. It didn't matter about their ratings. It didn't matter about their badges, how open they were. As long as somebody was in proximity to you, their presence, their proximity, their aura alone was enough to make you miss. So that concerns me as well. Is like, I don't want this to turn into an Intimidator all over again, where as long as the defender is near you, that will make you miss it because, hey, they closed out, right? So that concerns me. Now, again, I think you also should be rewarded if you actually do, contest someone at the rim and then you actually do get a closeout. I do think you should get rewarded, right? Because I would say there's a handful of times where somebody would, have their man beat, 2K26, and, me easily using, my Ben Wallace build with like a 99 block and, all legend defensive badges, or my interior center, my day one build, we would, go into the paint and try to contest the person who was driving the basket, who got full steam ahead, but they would just simply, green dunk all over me, because they were seen as open, even though I was there to try to, do a late closeout. Advanced controls. Move and breakdowns. Execute lethal signature combos on the move with pro play animations. Simply hold the right trigger and flick up on the right stick while driving to initiate player's distinct signature breakdown combination without stopping your forward momentum. Okay. I'm trying to remember. That reminds me a lot of 2K. Was it 15? It reminds me of 2K15, where if you flicked up on the right stick, you didn't have to hold the right trigger. You just simply flicked up on the right stick. Your guy would do like a signature, breakdown, size up combo, right? As like one full on animation on his own. You didn't have to like string together, like here's a crossover here, here's a behind the back here. It would just be it all in one animation. Upgraded rhythm shooting. Rhythm shooting returns as the most authentic way to mimic a traditional shooting motion used pro stick, and also is the easiest way for people to cheat. 2K. All right. So rhythm shooting's back, which means cheating is gonna be a hot button issue, because that's what caused people to cheat, was the rhythm shooting. All right. Right? Like those scripts, like the it's not the Tronos. I can't remember what it's called. It's something like that. All those scripts that allowed people to cheat and what made cheating so prevalent and common 2K26, they were abusing the rhythm shooting mechanic. So rhythm shooting is back. Just saying. The shot meter now features a real-time visual tick mark that moves in direct sync with your physical pro stick movement. This serves as an instant visual guide to help you master the ideal tempo of any given jumper. The closer you match that perfect tempo, the wider your timing green window becomes, making it easier to knock down its releases. But stay disciplined. If you rush or drive the flick of the pro stick, the green window shrinks, demanding absolute pinpoint direction to hit the shot. Based on community feedback, successfully hitting that shot with the rhythm shooting now strictly requires greening the timing. Rework shot feedback overlays will break down your attempts, telling you if your timing was either early or late, and if your tempo was too fast or slow. This ensures you have the data needed to master a player's true rhythm. Additionally, rhythm shooting is officially expanded the rhythm. I cannot read. Additionally, rhythm shooting has officially expanded the free throw line, making the transition seamless for players who will shoot the pro stick. Why? Like, Why? Is there anyone out there who prefers to shoot with the pro stick at the free throw line? I don't know about you, but I'm simply just gonna opt for the button. That's just me. Like, I don't know why you would ever do the right stick, but all right. All right. So there's the improvements on offense. Let's get to defense now. Like I was saying earlier, how I'm concerned about hearing the offense improvements. All right, let's see how they're going to make it a chess match where it's offense versus defense and not just all right, who can score the most points in the quickest amount of time and who's going to win the game. We did not just upgrade the offense tool set. Defense in 2K27 has been redesigned to give an all-ball lockdowns and interior paint protectors. Let's go! That's me! The physical answers needed to shut down explosive offenses. Hands-up defense and shot contests. The shot contest architecture has received significant changes. Holding up on the pro stick lets you play with maximum intensity as opposed to medium intensity in 2K26. Triggering an aggressive hands-up defense to suffocate a shooter's airspace. The defender will automatically contest any shot attempt, maintaining verticality against contest layups, or providing a slight jump shot contest against jump shots. Okay, so here's a question, 2K, on holding up on the right stick. Now, when it comes to jump shooting, I don't know about you, but in my experience, if I held up on the right stick, I can literally be in their grill. But me simply holding up the right stick, me having my hands up, was not seen as a contest. It was seen as an open shot. The only way where I got any coverage was I simply had to jump with them. But me simply, staying hunkered down to the ground with my hands up did not register a contest. So I'm hoping that's changed and me putting my hands up does register as something. I would opt to shoot free throws with the pro stick. Unironically, it's muscle memory at this point. I mean, I would say I would do it for the free throws. Like if you unlocked like some meme animations, right? Like let's say, if I shoot free throws with the right stick, that would cause me to like shoot free throws like over my head, like behind. Like my back is turned to the basket and I shoot like that. Then yeah, I would, shoot with the right stick as like a meme, right? But like in a practicality sense, I don't see a point, but that's just me. But if it's a meme, yeah, sure, I'll do it for a stream. Like, let's shoot right stick free throws. If you find yourself plagued by foul trouble, you can hold down the right stick to engage conservative hands-up defense, allowing your player to stay firmly planted, wall up, and contest without risking unnecessary whistle. All right. This reminds me a lot of just simply holding left trigger on defense where you're in like a defensive stance. Reminds me a lot of that. So, all right. While the traditional block button remains your primary tool, triangle on PlayStation or Y on Xbox, it heavily rewards anticipation, good timing. I mean, okay. Is that it? It heavily rewards anticipation and good timing. I don't know what that means. Well, I know what that means. Obviously, I can read. But what I mean is that that's not saying much. Because to me, we're going to, do a hybrid of, offense and defense here. And, you can trust my judgment on this, especially when it comes to blocks, because every year I make an interior center day one build with a very high block. So you can trust my judgment on it more than any of these other fake YouTubers out there. Here's my thing. If I am pressing, in my case, triangle for the block, I should get rewarded if I do indeed have anticipation, good timing, right? Now, on the flip side, this goes for me being on defense, but also me on offense as well versus anybody. that if you're in the paint as an offensive player and you pump fake and you get the defender in the air, they did not anticipate your move properly. They did not time it properly. So you should be able to be rewarded and take advantage of their mistake, whether that's an open shot, posterizing them, maybe if you time the block poorly, that can result in like a foul and potentially an easy and one call. Like, one of those possible scenarios there would be what I would do if I was developing my ideal basketball game. The improved hands-up defense is used by AI defenders as well, who now contest shots more effectively. Additionally, AI defenders no longer surrender position as easy to triple threat step overs by the offensive player, addressing a frequent point of feedback within community. So, basically what that means, if you guys don't know, let me break it down in, basic nursery rhymes, is when you're playing an online game, and this really is the rec more than like park or any of those other modes. This is really the rec, where if you either loaded into a rec game with an AI, you had 4 real people, or you had, people who quit on you and they would become AIs. What people would do is they would just simply stand on either the left or the right wing. When guarded by an AI, they would get the ball to them and they would simply pick up the dribble. They would do what you would suppose in my career, where they would pick up the dribble and they would do a size up, like jab step, like the Kobe Bryant jab step. And because it was a jab step, and because for whatever reason the AI would fumble and step backwards every single time that they did the jab step, that would give them enough space where they would simply just pick up the dribble, do a jab step, AI defender steps back, they shoot the 3, green every single time, and you would lose time and time and time again. And it didn't matter because there was nothing you can do about it, because they were just simply exposing a mechanic by the AI where, hey, we do a simple flick on the right stick on a jab step, and that would cause the defender to sag off, and we would hit the 3 every single time. And there was literally nothing you can do about it. So, to me, it sounds promising, but I need to see it in motion if it's actually implemented properly or if it's just marketing speak. So I need to see it to believe it, is where I stand on that. Advanced contest feedback. By using a color-coded 8-tier system to detail the quality of every single shot contest, the shot coverage feedback overlay is now easier to understand. Furthermore, any defender who actively contributes to a shot contest will eliminate the defense impact indicator beneath the shooter. This indicator illustrates the severity of contest and the direction it came from. A weak late contest will affect as a small white ball arc, while an elite suffocating contest will instantly flash as a large crimson arc. So I assume that's what this is, and that would make sense because that's the GOAT, Victor Wembananas, helping you understand the underlying logic between every single miss. Now, here's the thing, 2K. A couple questions of how this is implemented and balanced properly. How much does attributes matter to this defensive impact indicator of whether it's a red arc or not? Right? Like, or because I would want, ideally, that this large crimson arc to be restricted to the 90 plus attributes, right? Same thing with badges, right? If I have Hall of Fame legend badges, should I have a way higher chance, a way higher probability to have a large crimson arc because I have the attributes and badges versus someone who has like a 60 interior defense and maybe a bronze badge, if that, Like someone with 90 ratings and legend badges should have the crimson arc versus someone with a 60 attribute and a badge. if that, right? Does height play a factor? Does wingspan play a factor? Because again, you're showing right here 7'10" with 10-foot wingspan, Victor Wembananas, right? Who is obviously an anomaly on both the height and the wingspan front. But, what's it like for a like Curry, like a 6'3" guard, right? What is their, defensive presence, arc gonna look like? Is it possible for you to have a Crimson arc if you have like a 9-9 perimeter defense guard build? Or is it more catered to like, the Victor Wembanyama, 7-foot plus centers with like maximum wingspan? Because hey, with a maximum wingspan, they are able to contest way better than a 6'3" guard minimum wingspan. Because hey, as a guard, you want to have a minimum wingspan because you want to have the highest shooting attributes available. So what does attributes have to play with it? What does badges? What does height? What does wingspan? Those are questions I have for what determines whether you have a Crimson arc or not. So that is my question here in this information. Skill-based ankle breakers. Historically, breaking a defender's ankles was a chance-based outcome. In 2K27, ankle breakers are skill-based and logic for the first time. The system monitors defensive real-time momentum to determine if they are properly reacting to a ball handler suddenly change direction. If a ball handler hits it a hard cross and catches a reaching defender, pulling the momentum the hard way, the likelihood of a true ankle breaker increases drastically. A defender's ratings will determine how tightly they need to mirror the ball handler and whether or not possess the raw agility to recover if they guess wrong. Okay. So something I will touch on, be very brief on it because there's a lot to talk about, is I know in years past when 2K releases, this has always been a sticking point and people complain about the 2K community where every single year in the first week of a 2K coming out, people complain that they can have a 99 ball handle build and ankle breakers will just not trigger no matter what you do. So I wonder if this is a year where ankle breakers actually trigger day one versus having to get patched in because the community complains that it's not possible. So that is all I will say there. Defensive cutoffs. It's Span 2K27. The defensive cutoff mechanic gives you a counter to explose lateral drill moves and escape combos. Designed to create intense one-on-one battles, this upgrade system empowers skilled defenders to match the offense skip step for step. This upgraded system empowers skilled defenders to match the offensive step for step, clamping down and completely stonewalling even the most elusive ball handlers. To shut down driving lanes, you now have two distinct cutoff I cannot read. It's a lot to read, all right? And I'm worried because we aren't even 10% of the video. Flick the right stick for a quick one-step cutoff or hold right trigger while flicking the right stick, cover more ground with a larger lunging step. Powered by your player's speed and agility ratings. Agility, all right. Successfully timing these cutoffs to force a body-up collision will drain the ball handler's adrenaline and potentially force a fumble or pick or dribble, making it a highly effective tool for wearing the opposition. Okay, so a couple things about this. A, Dakota, I don't know if you're here, but I want to get your take on this because when we were doing the 2K27 wish list, this was one of the things that topped your list. So if you're here, I want to know what your reaction to this while I say my point about this. So interesting that as far as like, bumping people, harassing people, that its speed and agility ratings are what determine it and not strength. Like, I would think logically strength should play a factor in how much you're able to bump, harass, cause defenders to, cause, dribblers to, pick up their drill moves, poke the ball loose, create turnovers. Like, I would think strength plays a huge factor, right? Like, it just makes sense logically that a stronger perimeter-oriented defender with a ton of strength should be able to bump and harass a dribbler a lot more effectively and be a lot more repest than someone who has no strength at all. That just makes sense logically. So I'm surprised that strength wasn't mentioned, but it's more of just speed and agility, which I would say is another concern for me, because if all it takes is having a high speed and agility rating, so that can mean, could that mean guards with not a ton of perimeter defense, no perimeter oriented defensive oriented badges? Could that mean that because you have a guard with 90 speed and agility, they can bump and harass you when they don't have perimeter defense, they don't have any badges, and they don't have strength, but because they have speed and agility ratings, they're able to bump and harass you as good, if not better, than perimeter-oriented lockdowns? If I'm misinterpreting and I'm not understanding what 2K is saying, call me out on it if I'm not very clear on it, but that's what I hear when I read that it's tied to speed and agility ratings. Because if that is the case, it's just tied to speed and agility, and simply guards with a high speed and agility rating can bump and harass you that effectively. That is going to result in a lot of broken controllers and a lot of broken windows, a lot of broken TVs, and a lot of broken consoles. That will get very frustrating. So I'm warning you, if that's what it is, I'm warning you. If unbuilt correctly, my physical point lock build could potentially be OP. Yep, but again, hear my concerns out that they're not mentioning strength, which again feels logical. You should have strength to be able to bump and harass people as a defender. You should be strong. That feels like it makes sense. Like, Ben Wallace is as strong as an ox and is one of the best defenders in NBA history. He wasn't frail in the slightest. New collision system. Refine steals and ball security with the new collision system to reward disciplined physical defenses and strategic dribbling in traffic. Upgrade steal targeting prevents defenders from making awkward, unrealistic reaches. Okay. But this is something that I hear every year, that defenders will not reach awkwardly. Your defender will poke the ball loose the way you intended to. So that's just marketing speak. I hear that every year. And large defenders, well, low steal ratings can no longer rely on cheap bump steals. Bump steals, interesting. What about hands up tip steals? Because that's something, because I'll call a spade. Maybe this outs me a little bit, but in 2K26, I had a 60 steal rating. I had a very low steal rating on my 7-foot interior center, and I was able to get steals from time to time simply by putting my hands up because I was a 7-foot center, I had a mat style wingspan, and me simply putting my hands up with an 8-foot wingspan was enough to poke the ball loose every now and then, right? So I wonder, is that a thing still? Ball handlers can lose control of the ball and still recover it. The system is designed to reward defenders who play disciplined, physical defense with good positioning, and encourage dribblers to be decisive with their moves in traffic. Okay, so here's my thing. You want defenders, 2K. Again, maybe this is me being nitpicky by the wording you use. But you're saying a lot of stuff that you want defenders to play smart, to play disciplined, that, hey, if you make the wrong move, you bait, on the block and you mistimed it, or, you go for the steal and you can't rely on, bump, animations with a low steal rate anymore. We're hearing a lot of stuff that you have to be smart on defense. I didn't hear a lot about having to play smart on offense, right? What about the dribblers who dribble out the clock for 20 seconds of the shot clock without any fear of losing adrenaline? What about the dribblers who, again, want to dribble out the shot clock and they have no fear, they have no concern whether they'll be bumped, harassed, or not, because they have the confidence that, hey, I can get bumped and harassed all I want, but I'm still going to have the ball in my hands. So there is no concern. There is no worry for me. There is no fear that I can make a wrong move and I will be punished for it. So I'm hearing a lot of stuff about the defenders have to make these right moves. I did not hear that on the offensive side, and that concerns me. Right? Because if the offensive player is playing stupid, they should be punished for it. You should be rewarded for playing stupid. Revamped takeover system. Last but not least, 2K27 introduced a revamped takeover system built around 5 disciplines: shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, and rebounding. Okay? You can unlock and equip a different takeover ability for each of the 5 disciplines. Oh! That's interesting. I wonder what I wonder what the minimum attribute requirements are for that. That you can have a takeover ability for multiple categories? Interesting. Right? I wonder what the minimum is. Each discipline, the shooting, finishing, right? I should just say each category, each group, is tracked independently throughout the course of a game via dedicated meters in your HUD. These meters will go up and down in real time based on your active performance on the floor. If you're cold from the field, your shooting ratings will take a penalty, but if you're anchored in the paint, your defense rating will surge. The tiers scale across 6 levels: frozen, cold, neutral, warm, hot, takeover. The systems means you can be hot in multiple categories simultaneously. For example, you're breaking ankles, dishing out assists, and getting buckets in the paint. You could have blur and airspace active at the same time. When a discipline's meter is maxed out, its equipped takeover ability activates automatically. A timer displays exactly how long each activability will last. Because each ability features different duration, you'll be able to choose wisely to maximize your player's play style and completely impose your will on the competition. Oh. Okay. So, I guess custom takeovers, if you enjoyed it, you didn't enjoy it, you enjoyed or didn't enjoy the grind of getting custom takeovers. Me personally, I did not enjoy the grind of the custom takeovers and the build specialization quest, which we will get into that later on. We'll see whether that's back or not. I personally enjoy the grind for custom takeovers, so that's gone. So, interesting. Now, I'm sure we're going to learn more about this, but my thing is that I'm assuming, right? I mean, I feel this is just logical, that your attributes, your build, your play style should dictate how fast or how slow your takeover goes up in a certain category, right? Like, for instance, my day one builds are always a center that has a maxed out rebounding, high defense, and a very high passing attribute. So what I mean by that is because those are my highest attributes, it should have me do a lot more good things. It should take a lot longer for me to get the defensive takeover, the rebounding takeover, the playmaking takeover. I should have to do a lot more things because those are my maxed out categories. But then on the flip side, someone like finishing and shooting aren't as high. So it should be like I hit 2 threes and I get shooting takeover because it's not one of my primary abilities, one of my primary attributes, one of my primary skills. It shouldn't have to be as much for me to get a takeover, right? But your primary ones, you should have to do a lot more. So I wonder if that's how it is. I'm hoping that's the case, because otherwise, TakeOver is going to be popping off like it's fucking hotcakes without no rhyme or reason. TakeOver games in 2K27 with 24 different TakeOver abilities, allowing you to maximize your talent on either end of the floor. So shooting, we got Shot Artist, enhances ability to make off-dribble shots. Calibrated, enhanced ability to make set shots. Zip Code, extends ability to make shots from deep, so limitless range. Default, considerable boost to shooting attributes when in TakeOver. Hey, I got default TakeOver. Wait, you got the default TakeOver like, when you first start the game? No, I got default TakeOver. All right. Finishing, we got Inside Touch, enhances ability to make standing layups. Navigator, enhanced ability to make driving and advanced layups. Euros, hops, spins. Detonator, enhanced ability to make standing dunks. Airspace, enhanced ability to make driving dunks. Paint Surge, enhanced ability to make post hooks, fades, and win matchups in the post. And default. Okay. So we got a default TakeOver for all of them. All right. All right. I want to get into rebounding because that's the ones I care about personally. Demolition, increased ability to set strong screens. Okay, so that's just brick wall. Obviously, we have bad as the wall, but I'm just saying that is what I correlate to. Muscle, increased ability to win successful box outs and rebounds. So that is something that I did not hear about. Is 2K26, I remember this was like a controversial addition to the game, and me personally, throughout the game of 2K26, I didn't really mind it as much. It didn't really occur to me as much. For rebounding, you had to green it. You had to time the rebound in order to come down with it. That was something that I personally didn't really notice. It was not as big of an issue that I thought. So I didn't hear that in this gameplay courtside report. So I guess you don't have to time rebounds in 2K27. Or maybe you do and they just didn't bring up like, oh, you have to do this again. I don't know. Second chance. Increase C shot feedback on all shots. Increased ability to make successful putbacks. Okay. See the future. Shows you where missed shots will land ahead of time. And considerable boost to rebound attributes when TakeOver. Universal. Hydration Hero temporarily disables lawn adrenaline and energy turbo. Hydration Hero can equip any of the 5 TakeOver ability. Yep. And this is the screen of My Career, Park, Pro-Am, Rec, anything, where you got blue, that's finishing, green is shooting, this orange one is playmaking, red lock is defense, and purple is rebounding. Now, me personally, I kind of liked 2K back in the day where defense and rebounding was grouped together in the same category, but that's just me. And then talking about like AI coaching, that's a lot of My Career stuff, so I'm just skipping that. All right, so that is the gameplay courtside report. So let's go into My Career. For the first time in My Career, you can choose to step outside the modern NBA and build your My Career in one of the 5 historical eras. All right. So each era is a specific window of time with its rosters, rules, and presentation. The league structure, players on each team, and the physical gameplay have been meticulously calibrated that specific period. So I can play in the Magic Bird, the 80s, the Jordan era in the 90s, the Kobe era in the 2000s, LeBron in the 2010s, Steph in the 2016. Interesting. Now, I'll be honest, chat. This is a cool addition. But I would say if you're like 97, 98% of the community, You don't really care about my career. You don't care about how many championships or MVPs you win. You just play my career like the rest of us because the easiest way to get your badges grinded and get as many my points as possible to upgrade your player to 99 overall. So, I would say this is a cool addition that you can play in a different era, but it's basically like, a different coat of paint, right? But at the end of the day, it doesn't change what people look at my career for, which is, again, the easiest way to upgrade your player, get badges, and all that. Era-specific moments. Fire and Concrete. If you choose the modern path, you'll experience Fire and Concrete, a cinematic story that spans 11 chapters over double length of 2K26's story. It follows your player from high school through the G League and straight to the NBA. All right. Co-op biker! Holy shit! Co-op my career? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. Co-op my career? You saying? Are you telling me that on day one, I can play with Dakota? He can have his guard or his forward with, a lot of finishing. I have my day one interior center build with, rebound and passing, and we play off of each other and just upgrade our my points and our badges. Instead of having to go with the Street Kings 3v3 street ball court. Because my career is a lot better because you get a lot better my points and a lot better badge progress for your buck based off of time, per hour. You can invite your friend with 2K27 to play co-op my player. Wow. This is made possible by your running mate, Trace Miller. I'm literally shaking right now. All right. A custom teammate you meet in the G League who stays with you all the way through your NBA career. The story centers heavily on you and Trace grinding together, fighting for a spot in the starting lineup, and elevate your off-court brains to building your running mate. When Chase is introduced, you earn complete control of its potential. You can choose one of 9 build templates that feature shades of the following NBA superstars: Giannis, Cade, Curry, Luka, KD, Anthony Edwards, D. Mitch, Jokic, and Kawhi Leonard. Once Trace joins the squad, you can invite your player into your my career. Your co-op partner takes control of Trace's exclusives. You built them. Ah. Man. You blue-balled me a little bit. I thought we had our actual, my players playing together in a my career. No, we are playing as an NBA template. Man, that's a little bit lame now. Man, I take back me no longer being family friendly. Come on, 2K. If I'm playing with somebody else in a co-op my career, I want to be able to play with our actual my players as we built them. I don't want to be, or at least one of us, to be handicapped to a template. Both you and your co-op partner earns your own and separate full amounts of VC and season XP. Utilize your teamwork, rack up the stats, and finish with strong teammate grades and maximize your payouts. Co-op is an optional feature in 2K27 if you don't have a friend online. Trace acts as any other my career teammate. Built to your specific specifications. He's your ultimate running mate. Alright, man. I would say, if that was what I was thinking and what you were teasing, this would have been 12 million out of 10. That we can have a co-op my career and me and someone else can have our actual player builds that we made and we crafted playing one my career together as teammates with their own specific builds. This would have been a 12 million out of 10. But now that you step it back and you're restricted to a template of one of 9 players, I'm dropping that 12 million rating down to a 7. Hey, Like I said, I'm unfiltered, I'm raw, I'm genuine, I say things as they are. If you give something that's very good, I will give praise when it's warranted, and if it's something I don't like, I will criticize it. All right, so let's get into the real thing that we've been waiting on. The real main event. The My Player Builder. NBA 2K27 introduces the most versatile My Player Builder in franchise history. You say that every year, that means nothing. Hand you the blueprint to model your game after your favorite NBA and WNBA superstars. Builder? WNBA superstars? Do we got female My Players up in here 2K27? Shape your legacy in all new builder path, strategic backed tokens, a revamped taker system, and first time ever create female My Players when the My Player Builder compete in this city. Wait, just a city? Does that include the rec? Or is it just like the city, just like the park? If it's the rec, and we can have female My Players in like the rec, oh, that's flames. All right. And I swear, when I was reading this, I did not look down and see WNBA players. I swear I did not look at it. I read line by line. But yeah. Create female My Players. The addition of female My Player builds is a major milestone in 2K history. We're giving every player the opportunity to create the build that truly represents them on and off the court. Whether you're creating a male or female build, every player will face elite competition, diverse matchups in the first ever co-ed city. Oh. Okay. All My Players are built on the same exact framework. This means your height, weight, and wingspan range are all determined by your build, not your appearance. Once you choose a male or female build, your selection for the save file is locked. So basically, for all you women haters out there, that means, hey, here's my male 6'10", 260 build who has like a 99 rebounding, 99 shooting, 99 dunk rating with tomahawks, and I'm going against a female My Player who's like 5'2", who has like 40 speed, 40 strength, 20 shooting, right? It's none of that. So you're telling me female My Players can get like 99 dunking, they can be tomahawking like Sean Kemp in the city? All right, I'm down for that. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, I like it. This ensures complete gameplay and performance parity on the court. Now, how you ball is the only thing that matters. With a new builder path available and a vast library of NBA and WN player animations to build off of, there are more ways to ever bring your playstyle life. Squad up both male and female players in the city at the highest level at the rec theater. Yeah. So you can play with and against female My Players in like the rec. Oh, okay. All right, I like it. Create builds at 2K HQ starting August 21st in 3 days from now. So that will be Friday. So this Friday, download the 2K HQ app and lock in around the clock with a host of exciting features designed to level up your 2K27 experience. Gives you access to full My Player Builder. I'm sorry, what? You can create new builds on the device and upload them directly to the home setup. We can start making builds this Friday. In 3 days, we can start making builds. Hello? So is this 2K's way to get around? Because I know people have been asking for it for years. Oh, we want a demo back because we want to be able to look at the builder. We want to be able to like experiment with the builder. So I guess this is like 2K's way to like, give us a demo, give us a way to, make stuff in the builder prior to the game coming out. All right. The biggest game changer is the introduction of badge tokens, which you'll use to equip badges. In the builder, you can see in real time how your selected size and position affect which badges you qualify for and how many tokens each badge will cost. Oh. Taller players may see a different number of tokens required than shorter ones for the same badge, reflecting the natural trade-offs of your physicals. Huh. Okay. So let's just say, you have 100 badge tokens. And my 7-foot center with, maxed out passing, maxed out rebounding, it costs 10, 15 badge tokens of the 100 to do like the rebound chaser, like badges. But on someone like a Curry, sits 3 guard build, it will cost like 2 badge tokens to get to, a high rebounding build. Because obviously it doesn't make any sense for, a guard to have, maxed out rebound compared to a center. It can still happen, of course. Of course, you have like a Russell Westbrook build, but you get what I mean. All right, let's go with the builds. The badges, excuse me. There are 53 badges, including, let's see, 10, 19. Yeah, that's a 9. Brand new badges built to create a more balanced playing field. You'll also notice that legend badges cannot be attained at build creation, but they can be earned later. 2K. I am concerned what that means. Because, chat, let me find out that legend badges are rep locked. Like, veteran and legends get access to the legend badges. Let me find out that's how it works. And I'm a little bit concerned about that then. Because you shouldn't take a, because it's like with anything, but you shouldn't take away features or abilities that we as the player had. You shouldn't take them away and lock them behind either a paywall or some rep, level reward where only the top like 2% of people are even able to acquire it anymore. Like, you shouldn't take stuff away and lock it behind some wall. Right? That's not how it should be. You should add to what you currently have available to you. Right? You should add, not subtract. So I'm concerned that's what 2K is doing. Is they're putting the legend badges behind like the rep race. I'm concerned about that. I would love to be proven wrong, but hearing that legend badges can't be at the build creation, but it's somewhere else. That's either the battle pass, which is either spending money, or in the rep race, which is only the top 2% of people. Shooting post-light phenom is there. Deadeye, that makes sense. Limitless range, mini marksman, set and fire. All right, I'm going to talk about the new badges because I think that's what we care about. We don't really care about or diving into like Deadeye because you know what Deadeye is. That's a very trivial badge. All right, let's talk about the new stuff because that's why we're here, right? Talk about the new stuff. Set and fire applies a shooting boost to 3-point shots when the player's feet are completely set. So this is just revert catch and shoot, right? Arc cadence improves the ability to knock down a 3-point shot on the move, including pull-ups, hop steps, or spin shots. So this is revamped Shifty Shooter. So this is just Shifty Shooter. Static MIDI applies a shooting boost to standstill mid-range shots. I mean, okay. Smooth Operator improves ability to knock down mid-range shots on the move. So they pretty much just did, catch and shoot, set shot specialist and shifty shooter, and they just broke it down to 2 separate categories, one for threes and one for mid-ranges. All right. Quick trigger. Improves the player's ability to make no-dip jump shots. Okay. Finishing. This is all old stuff. Post spins catalyst. Attempting post spins or drives results in more effective moves and less of a chance to be stripped. And Ghost Stepper increases the effectiveness of step-through layups or close-range shots that come after a shot fake, excuse me. Okay. Playmaking, we knew about this badge already. When 2K was first announcing this game, when they had like the shopping mart, we knew pace was a new badge in this game. So it's also tied to playmaking. So raise the speed of the ball handler when sprinting. Defense, new stuff is wall up, improves shot contest effectiveness during hands up defense when guarding the paint. Okay. So here's a question, because I was about to ask. You have Paint Patroller here, which is increases a player's ability to block or contest shots at the rim. Wall up improves shot contest effectiveness during hands up defense when guarding the paint. Like, I'm not saying they cancel each other out, but if I have Paint Patroller or if I have Wall Up, are we just like, making it useless where we're pretty much just doing the same stuff, right? But it's 2 badges, right? Because at the end of the day, they're doing the same thing, right? Guarding the paint. Ankle braces. Lowers the likelihood of getting ankles broken by opposing drill moves. Seat belt. Boosts body up defense effectiveness, making it easier to clamp opponents and disrupt their drive path. Rebounding. All new rebounding badges. Okay. So this is me. This is where we're at. So, Crasher. Boosts a player's ability to track down or grab rebounds on the offensive end. Possession. Boosts a player's ability to grab rebounds on the defensive end. Now, I said this time and time again when I was making the build, and especially in the early stages of 2K26, I don't think offensive and defensive rebounding should be 2 separate attributes. I think it should be 1 rebounding attribute, right? If you're able to get rebounds, it shouldn't matter whether it's on the offensive or defensive side. You're a good rebounder, and that's what matters, right? If you're able to get a rebound in defense, you're also able to effectively get one in offense, no? Right? So, that's interesting. Sink Snatcher gives an additional vertical and rebounding boost when perfectly timing the jump. Okay, so you do have to time rebounds again, just like last year. Okay. Bots Out Boss. So it's just Bots Out Beast. And Breaker. Increases the success rate of breaking through opponent bots outs. So that is a lot of like Worm from 2K21 current gen, like the PS4 old gen version. That's like Worm. Slippery Off Ball, Workhorse, improves players' speed and ability to get loose balls off the opponent. Flash speeds up movement without the ball while in transition. Bruiser drains the energy from opponents when making physical contact. So that's a lot like, Challenger and Immovable Enforcer. The new badges are a deliberate move toward more specialization. Specialization? Do we have build specialization? 2K? When 2K26 and 2K25 had broader badges that covered wide categories, 2K27 splits many of those badges into more target options. For example, the all-new Purpose Set Shot Specialist badge from 2K26 has been replaced by separate mid-range and three-point shooting badges called Static Committee and Set Fire. Yeah, we get that, 2K. But... And this is like something that I mentioned this in my wish list going into 2K27. And if I didn't, well, I'll bring this up now. That I don't want 2K to just add badges just to add badges. Like, oh, we added 13 new badges in this year, so that gives you a reason to buy the game, to play the game, and grind out badges. Like, don't just simply look at a number like, oh, we added these badges and that's what makes the game good. That's what makes us, upgrade this game because we added, this number. Like, no, there has to be a reason behind the number of you adding badges. Like, don't just add badges just because you want to add a number, right? I'd much rather prefer you have 20 badges where they're all very effective and they all have a set purpose versus you have 70 badges, but 30 of them are useless and you do not care about. Badge progression and rebirth. Every single build starts with 20 badge slots distributed across 6 different abilities: shooting, finishing, playmaking. All 20 slots are immediately available the second you enter a city, but you have to earn badge tokens to actually fill them. Progression to earn badge tokens focus on the 6 discipline meters, rather than an individual meter for each badge. Heavy finishers throwing it down the rim will naturally see their finishing progression rise, while high volume shooters will quickly increase their shooting progression. You can also work on progression by completing team practice drills and Gatorade workouts. Interesting. So, again, I'm not reading ahead. So does that mean that, so what that basically means is you're not grinding Rebound Chaser anymore. I'm just grinding the rebounding badge token, and all those badges, I'm assuming once I grind up the rebounding level enough, I'm able to appropriately distribute badge tokens appropriately, where I'm like, oh, I want to have gold rebound chaser to use a couple badge tokens to gold rebound chaser. I have the extra badge tokens to get silver Bata Beast or Bata Boss, which is what it's called in this year. So I'm assuming that's what it is this year. Once your attributes meet the requirements for a badge, it becomes available in your inventory. Use the tokens you earn to grab the badge from the inventory, equip it in one of the available slots. You can reassign tokens at any time, but tokens earned through in-game events remain locked to their respective discipline. To give you maximum flexibility, you can also earn bonus slots and tokens through build specialization seasons, which is the battle pass, and crew rewards that can be applied to any discipline. The best thing about the bonus slots and tokens is that they're versatile. You can earn a bonus slot, apply to finishing, then change your mind later and apply to defense. So that sounds a lot like badge, like the not the badge elevators, the mats plus 2, mats plus 1s, like that kind of stuff from 2K26, where you can put a badge into the mats plus 2 category, but if it wasn't doing what you thought it would, or it's not really effective, or you grind it out a badge enough where, oh, I want to remove my mats plus 2 badge and replace it with this new one I got, you can do that. So that reads a lot like that. And yes, the 4 tiers of rebirth are back. Once one of your builds reaches 90 overall, rebirth gives you new builds that receive a massive jumpstart, starting at the highest overall you previously reached. To adapt to 2K27's new badge system, rebirth now immediately unlocks a percentage of your default badge tokens, so you equip your core badges right away. The higher rebirth level, the more tokens you have unlockable from day 1. Interesting. The Synergy System. Unleash your full potential with the all-new Synergy System, the new evolution of badges and boosts. Synergy allows you to surpass your standard badge limitations and reach a legend tier badge. 16 Synergy slots. 12 of them provide a +1 boost. 4 of them provide a mass +2 boost, which we talked about earlier. Fuse and Reaction. Fuse receives a permanent +1 or +2 boost for the entire game, pushing that badge beyond its current tier to maximize potential. As a bonus, placing a badge in a Fuse slot entirely fuse up the badge tokens you would have otherwise spent to equip it. Reaction badges are directly paired with Fuse badges. The effect is triggered automatically once you've activated your Fuse badge at a set number of times during a game. Once triggered, the Reaction badge receives the exact same +1 or +2 boost for the rest of the game. Synergy earned through Season Rewards, the Battle Pass, Build Specialization, Crew Progression, and Rep. Synergy earned via Battle Pass. It expires at the end of each season. Yeah, we figured that. Same goes for like the Mats +1, Mats +2s from last year, where the Mats +1, Mats +2, that kind of stuff was for the season. Once it was a new season, you had to get to level 40 again. Though Build Specialization, Crew, and Rep are permanent across save files, that makes sense, are interchangeable across the different categories, with the exception of Build Specialization, which are locked to their respective discipline. That makes sense. Badge loadouts. All right, well, this is the same as... Oh, no, I'm wrong. I would say this is the same as last year, but no, it was takeover loadouts. But this year you have badge loadouts. Interesting. In your nearby player, we're adding Signature Blueprints as an all-new builder path. Signature Blueprints replaces Pro-Tuned and NBA templates. However, it maintains the versatility of Pro-Tuned templates and combines with the authentic feel of your favorite NBA and WNBA superstars. Pick from templates that are each shaped by 3 player comparisons, seamlessly blending their attributes and animations to affect their unique style. For example, choose a Bulldozer build with shades of LeBron, Pascal Siakam, and Scotty Barnes. Draw inspiration from the greatest players in the NBA to merge with your game-changing abilities with your My Player. Okay. So essentially, as you can see here, in previous years, if I want to make my GOAT, D Rose, I would have like the D Rose like Pro-Tune build. But here it's a combination of D Rose, Ja, and Steve Franchise to make this build. Okay. Cap breakers are back, and we streamline the process. You're no longer able to fully create a build, enter a city, and test it to find the most optimized cap breaker layout. Once you create your build to 99, the Cap Breaker preview will become available. It shows you exactly how much of a boost each attribute receives that Cap Breaker is applied, giving you total clarity before you commit. Takeover progression and perks. We talked about the takeover system, which we did. Starts at 5 default takeover slots with standard attribute takeovers. As you upgrade your build and meet the necessary attribute requirements, you'll gain access to 19 unlockable takeover abilities, organized through 5 the categories. Okay. Progression happens passively as you play games to fill your takeover meters. There are 21 different rewards that you can earn along the way, including the ability to modify each discipline's takeover and unlock 15 takeover perks: Accelerator, Longevity, Overdrive. Okay. So I guess you do have to grind takeovers this year. All right. Build specialization. All right. So this is something that I'm very, very curious about, because this is something that I have been very up in the air about, right? And what I mean by that is Build specialization, 2K. If you're going to bring back build specialization, you either have to do one of two things. You either have to A, make the challenges way more user-friendly, way more attainable, where it's not a grind, or B, if you are going to make them a grind, you have to transfer the progress from one challenge to another. Because something that frustrated me when we are doing the day one center build for the build specialization on the rebounding quest line is the final two quests, the 1,000 rebounds and 2,000 rebounds. We were doing the Street Kings 3v3 against the AI, and I was averaging between 70 to 100 rebounds each game. And mind you, each game was taking me about 45 minutes to an hour to get those 70 to 100 rebounds. I eventually got up to 1,000 rebounds to unlock that quest line. And then once I got to 1,000, it reset me back to 0 because, I needed to do 2,000 rebounds to complete the rebound and specialization quest line. And I would say completing the build specialization, it took me maybe between 50 to 70 hours of just Street Kings alone, getting 70 to 100 rebounds, each game taking like 40 minutes to an hour. It took me like 50 to 70 hours to complete the build specialization quest line. That's not even factoring the My Career stuff. That's not factoring, the progress I got for like playing on the city, in the park, in the rec, in the theater on day one, which we did a lot. We had multiple 40-game win streaks on day one, and we were the highest reps of the park. That doesn't include any of that stuff either. Just strictly Street Kings, build specialization, 50 plus hours. So again, 2K, if you're going to bring it back, you better have the progress carry over. You're not resetting back to 0 to do 2,000, or you better make it user-friendly if you are going to reset the progress, where it's like, hey, instead of 0 to 1,000, 0 to 2,000, make it like 0 to 100, 0 to 150, 0 to 200, where, hey, that's a lot easier a pill to swallow if I have to do 100 than 200, and you reset my progress. That's a lot easier than 0 to 1,000 and 0 to 2,000. We've introduced 10 quest lines for each track as opposed to 9 from last year, featuring reworked objectives that challenge you to complete specialized within track you choose. Reworked objectives, more user-friendly. For example, the level 5 shooting specialization quest line requires hitting corner threes. Complete these discipline to earn more cap breakers. Exclusive cosmetics and a permanent... Okay, well, that is obvious. That's the same rewards from last year. But 2K. Okay. So level 5 shooting is corner threes. Again, is it like, something that's attainable where it's like, 20 corner threes? Or is it something stupid like, all right, hit 250 corner threes to get level 5? Like, is it something stupid like that? We don't know. They don't want to say. All right. Thanks, 2K. Great. Fantastic. Lovely. Thank you, 2K, for not letting us know whether the challenges are bullshit or not. So I guess we'll find out when the game comes out, whether the quest lines are bullshit. All right, let's close out on the city. First ever co-ed city. We talked about that with the male and female My players. All right, well, this is just a recap that you can play with female My players on and against like the city, in the park, in the pro-am, in the rec. So that's just like a repeat of what we talked about earlier. One thing to note, female My players are a city-only experience. All game-enhancing rewards, like the My Points Accelerator, can be earned through City for all My players. Wait, it's not? I thought we were saying that you can play against like female my players like the rec and stuff. It's just the city? Like the rec? Wait, I'm confused. Or no, I'm dumb. I think that was I think that's what it means. I think it means that I'm talking about wrong. What's a city only experience? It means you can't have like a female my career. I think that's what it means. Right? That's what it means? Okay. New look environments, well, we know that it's the same city, same layout, same map as 2K26. The only difference is it's like a night neon theme. The rec. Okay. Every single run at the rec now looks unique, rotating randomly between 5 different environments available right now at launch. High school gym, take over high school gym, pack out with fans. Outdoor court, draw a court at the local outdoor park and become a neighborhood hero under the lights. Interesting, because if you remember, it has been announced that in the Street Kings, the 3v3 park mode against the AI, one of the courts you can play on is Rucker Park. So I guess this is like another way you can play at Rucker Park, even though it's not really Rucker Park. Private gym. All right. Crowded arena. So just the normal rec. And season themed venue. All right. So this is what the rec looks like. And the outdoor court. I assume it's just the crowded arena. A private gym, so like the, Gatorade training like facility, like, private courts. This is the high school gym. And season themed venue, perhaps? That's season themed venue. Now, I'll be honest. I kind of like it. I do like that there is at least some variety. In like environments. Because, 2K can do a new paint job all you want with like, new uniforms. But like, the court itself, the background, the fans, like the scoreboard, this like lighting fixtures with the windows, all of that is the exact same. The only difference was like the actual like uniforms, but you're looking at the same rec court. So them changing up a few times just to add some variety, I do like that. Now, I do wish, so I'm talking about the rec, I do wish that it was a lot like, 2K15 where you can wear your my player like park apparel, like, mascots and all that into the rec. I do wish that, but I guess not. We got the theater, outside theater. All right. Ante-up. I don't even bother playing Ante-up. Seasonal parks. Return to 27 rotate every season, featuring brand new locations, including the remasters of Classics 2K17, Sunset Beach, Old Town, and Rivet City. Season 1 kicks off at the Lion and Vine Park. I guess that's this. Regardless of where you play, the city offers the ultimate competitive playground around the clock. All right. I will say the most time I'm going to spend is the rec. That's just how the group is in general, is we spend the most time in the rec. But hey, if we're going to spend the most time in the rec, I appreciate not having to look at this 99.9% of the time. At least it's some variety. Crow HQ is dedicated home base in the city. It is a team-based equivalent of your individual My Court. Step inside to talk strategy with a built-in voice chat. Practice with your squad on 1v1, 2v2, and 3v3 half courts, plus full 3v3 and 5v5 full courts. When you're ready to challenge rival crews, hop on a matchmaking together with 3v3, 5v5 runs. Interesting. I'll be honest, I'm not touching any of this. I don't see a point, but all right. where every member's jersey is immortalized. Really? Ranked games. Each day your crew is placed on a leaderboard against 30 other crews in your tier. You have 7 days to prove you belong. Rack up the wins to reach the next level, take the L, and risk relegation. Beyond ranked matchmaking, the squad showdown kiosk inside your crew lets you host your own private runs and league play. Invite members from other crews and play with or against them in casual matches. 2K27 launches with 40 levels of crew progression as opposed to 30 in 2K26, or 10 more than last year, yeah. At start of Season 2, we're adding 5 new levels for every single season to ensure your squad always has something to chase. So, quick math. I want to say 2K26 ended on Season 9. So that means 5 new levels for each season. So that means 40. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 8 times 5. So you can have level 90 crew progression at the max level of the game. You can have a level 90 crew. Welcome to Casual Core. Upon entering the city, new hoopers can build confidence in this optional rookie-friendly hub. Run 3v3 and 5v5 games before taking on the vets in the wider community. Is there a way that people can prevent from like this being abused? Because without a doubt, I would not be surprised if, cheaters go into like this casual court and just like expose people trying to, run it up. Right? If you're a returning 2K26 veteran, I am, your highest overperformance or tier carries on day 1, but when you feel ready to put your skills to test, you can leave and skip ahead of the city at any time. Street Kings returns. And yeah, we talked about earlier that Rucker Park is here. Starting 5, I'm skipping that. Daily Rivals. Brand new 2K27's Daily Rivals, a non-stop battle where every single game shifts the standings. Each day, your group of 39... Yeah, that is 39, not 30. Other plays based on your skill level and play frequency, ensuring the competition is always tight and the pressure stays on. Win or lose, win every game you play counts towards the spot on the board. You earn a reward each day for just showing up, but the higher you place, the better your gear takes home. Finish the top 3, win a rival's ticket, earning you a chance to lend some of the rarest swag in the game. So, place first, I get 100,000... No, it says 10,000 VC. I place first, I get 10,000 VC and 30 skill Gatorade boosts. $2K really showing out the money for top ranks, right? 10,000 VC and 30 skill boosts. That's what, not even $20 in microtransactions? Player medals and rep tiers. Earn these by completing lifetime challenges or reaching max stat milestones in the city, then show them off during pregame intros so your rivals know exactly who they're dealing with. There are nearly 300 unique medals to unlock across 5 tiers, from beginner all the way to elite and mastery. Once unlocked, you can equip any medal you want. Choose how you want to be represented, which achievement you want to show off. Playing the rec, equip your 8K assists in the rec medal, show off everyone you're a team player. I will 100% be equipping that. Day 1, I'm going to have 8K assists. Features 40 rep tiers at launch, doubling the amount of rewards you'll learn in the exact same amount of the time you did last year. You'll earn more rewards more often, meaning the more that you unlock is always within reach. Okay. Talks about the Builder app that we have starting this Friday. All right. So that is it. As far as all the 2K news, but I may end stream or may not because I want to see one thing. All right. I want to see if people in the group are able to talk because now that we have gone through everything in this game, I want to see if other people. I'm on. Great. We at least got one person. Great. All right, but yeah, I want to see if I can talk to the group so I can, hear their thoughts on everything. Now that's fresh in my mind, we talked about everything. I want to hear their thoughts because I would say the biggest takeaways from this is again the co-op My Career. Although it is again disappointing that it's not an actual co-op My Career because you can't have like teaming up with your builds. You are one person's reduced to a template. The rec changes like 6 different environments. New takeover system, build specializations back, but hopefully in a new way, but they didn't specify, which makes me very, very concerned.
Let's get cool.
All right. Now let me leave party chat here. All right, no, I want to remove you. There you go. Zach.
What's good, man?
Yo.
Dakota said he might be hopping on.
Yeah, I'm hopping on now. And the reason why I'm hopping on and calling in the cavalry, so to speak, is I've been streaming the last nearly 2 hours, just reading the courts reports, getting everything I can consume about 2K27. Wanted to get the group on to see what they thought about everything. So, did you read the courts reports? Are you aware of what's going on?
What's gonna happen in 2K?
Yeah, what is new, what they removed, all that.
Yeah, I know it's new. They fixed rhythm shooting. They added anti-cheats.
Hopefully
it actually works.
Yep.
They added anti-cheats, hopefully. You can now do crossplay with women.
Yeah. Are you gonna be making a female build now?
Yeah, I'm making Kentley Jade the greatest NBA player to ever play.
Hell yeah.
Do you think if I, no joke, since 2K is technically on the internet, do you think if I put it in AI and asked for it to make me a face scan of my girlfriend's face for 2K, you think it would it would do it?
Probably not, because we all know that 2K has never had a good face scan system ever since they implemented the technology in 2K15 on the old gen.
Yeah.
They've never had a good feature, but
Dakota's banner actually looks pretty good. It makes us all look really good.
But yeah, touching on the female My Player stuff, I think it's interesting that, again, they're not being mean where it's like, hey, if you're a male My Player, you can be like, 6'10", 270, 99 dunking, 99 strength. But if you're a woman, you have like, rim grazer dunk packages, like 40 dribbling, 40 speed, like none of that. You have the same attributes across the board.
I hope I can run into the wreck with a chick, bro.
Which is W.
People up. I'm gonna make Kentley 6'10", dude.
6'10"?
Dude, Yeah, do you think they're gonna like allow you to like change like all the sizes, or do you think they're just gonna give you like a woman that's just like has like no boobs or no ass?
Hey, all I'm saying is, this can be in the city, in the park, in the rec, but I'm looking forward to, either playing with female my players or playing against them and just seeing them like, do posterizing dunks and just dunk on the whole
I'm
team.
excited.
Like
I'm
that would
excited
be
to see the jiggle
fun.
physics.
Like honestly, I honestly want the group to make like a full-on squad of like going just the regular like female my players.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
All have like maxed out dunking ratings, just dunk on the whole team.
Yeah, I didn't even know I did this much XP. Wow, I've actually played 2K a lot to contribute that much XP.
Now, let me see. There's other things that I saw. I did see that the rec is gonna have like 6 different environments.
So what?
The rec is gonna cycle through like 6 different environments throughout the year.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
There's like high school, outdoor, like the Gatorade, like gym, and like the arena that we always got in.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Did you hear about the co-op My Career?
What? Yeah, I heard about that.
What are your thoughts on it?
I don't know. I think it's gonna be.
I don't mean to, you know, jump on your toes, but honestly, initial impression, I think it's an L. I don't like it. I think they fumbled the bag.
With what?
The co-op My Career, I think it's an L. I think they fumbled the bag. I don't like it.
Why do you think you're not gonna like it?
Because again, 2K knows that we've been asking for a co-op My Career for years. So it's something that we've been wanting, we've been anticipating. So it's like, all right, here you go. Here's a co-op My Career. But it's a little bit of a blue ball where you're not really doing a co-op My Career. You're not teaming up with someone with their own 2 My Player builds. One person's reduced to like some 10 NBA template of like 8, 9 NBA players.
Yeah.
So it's not really a co-op My Career. So that's to me where it's the L part, where it's like, you teased us.
Yeah, for real. That's fair.
Like the ones are Giannis, Cade, Curry, Luka, KD, and D. Mitch, Jokic, and Kawhi. Like, no, I don't want to be like when I'm playing with Dakota at his house on day 1 and we're doing a My Career co-op. I don't want to be reduced to one of those 9 NBA players. I want to be running with my maxed out rebound and maxed out pass center, and he has like some 6'10", small forward like Luka build.
Yeah, the badge system is gonna be weird. I do agree. I hope it. I think it's gonna be good though.
The badges you're saying?
Yeah, it's kind of combining, in my opinion. Remember 2K21 when you like next gen, whenever you could like put plus, like make it gold, press R2 to make it silver, bronze, gold, like apply it however you want. It's applying that, and then the 2K19/2K18 badge progression system, where you, get that off my foot, bro. Where you could do a bunch of things. Like you could, what you did is how you got your badge. Like if I'm gonna poster someone, I want to be able to like. But that's also gonna make it interesting to where you're not gonna see as many posters till later on in the year.
Well, I mean, something that I thought was interesting is they completely reworked the badge grind system where gone the days where you're having to grind for a badge specifically. You're just simply doing the finishing category, and it's upgrading all those badges together.
Yeah.
Which, I'm not going to lie, I kind of like. And I don't know if this is exactly what's happening, But it reads a lot like 2K20. It was 2K24. The year where you were able to actually get demoted, go down in badge level if you didn't use a badge enough. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that
was
it
2K19.
had. I think it was also 2K24.
Was
But regardless, that's not what I'm saying. You're not gonna get demoted badges. What I'm saying is there was a tier system where it's like these are the badges that were, easier to acquire, not as worthy. But then as you went down the tiers, they were way more valuable and costed way more badge tokens to upgrade to silver, gold, Hall of Fame, and legend.
I think it's weird though. You can only have 29 badge tokens or 29 badges, because in all the other years it's been like 40, right? Like, I'm pretty sure at least. I don't know though. Do you know, Cole?
I don't know, and honestly, I don't keep track. Because I'll be honest, I was saying this on stream that, I don't want this. I say this every year, but I don't want 2K just simply, turn around saying, "Oh, we added 20 new badges," and then call it a. Because no, like I would much rather have 20 badges in the game, very limited amount, that are all very effective, very good, and they all have a purpose, versus having 80 badges in 2K, but half of them are literally useless and just white space.
I agree.
Badge loadouts. You can have custom badge loads, just like takeovers, like a 2K26. The builder template where it's 3 players instead of 1.
Wait, what did you just say? That's the only thing I didn't hear. What do you mean?
And the Pro Toon builds, you know how it would show like, one player in the NBA screen where it's like, oh, you wanted to make a Victor Wembanyama Pro Toon build. This was like the Victor Wembanyama Pro Toon build. But in 2K27, they have like a combination of like 3 NBA players. It's like a hybrid. Oh, this is that build of these 3 players together.
Oh, okay.
Like the example they gave is like, here's a slashing guard of D Rose, Ja, and Steve Francis.
Did you say Steve Francis?
Yep. Because I was saying Steve Franchise and Steve Francis.
Steve Francis. Is Dakota Hoffman? Did you text him privately?
No. I texted the group individually.
And he said he would hop on. But I don't know if he said he'll try, so I don't know if he's at work or... Are you calling him right now?
I am.
I am exhausted. You got 2 hours of sleep.
Hey!
Sorry, you were going through my headphones and I don't currently have them on, so I didn't hear anything you said. Sup, that ass?
I was just going to ask if you were able to hop in the party chat and, debrief on the courtside reports.
Possibly. Possibly very soon.
Define very soon.
As soon as my girlfriend leaves, I'll hop on with you, but I'm not gonna leave her alone,
Alright.
So, could potentially be a few minutes from now to 30 minutes from now.
Alright, well... Alright. Well, I guess Zach and I will continue to be here then until you maybe hop on in a few minutes, maybe not.
Hey, buddy, I love you.
Yeah, I tolerate you.
Yeah, I bet you do tolerate me.
Alright, see ya.
Did you skip your workout today?
Maybe.
Why did you skip your workout?
What do you mean, why did I skip it? How do you know?
Why'd you skip your damn workout?
What do you mean? How do you know?
I don't know. You said maybe, so I'm just assuming you skipped your workout.
Well, that's just something weird to just call out of the blue.
Damn. Are you neglecting your lifting?
No.
I think you've been neglecting your lifting.
I did a late night workout last night.
Dude, you're a fucking chump. Did you work out twice last night?
Yes?
How many lifts are you up to this week?
Well, if we count the 2 yesterday, 2.
Okay. So are you gonna get at least a minimum of 3 workouts in this week?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll stop riding your ass.
All right.
Cole.
Well, Cole works out like 5 days a week.
He used to work out like 5-6 days a week. I don't know what he's up to right now. I think it's still 5.
Why do you want
It's
to-
around there. 4 or 5.
But, well, I mean, he rides my ass, so I have to ride his ass. Because every single day he wakes me up to, good morning, fat ass.
Oh,
All right.
Oh, here we go.
Is that all right?
to be nice.
Chad, I'm not that mean.
Wait, are you streaming right now?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I've been streaming the last 2 hours going over a 2K27.
Not everybody knows Cole is like this.
I stream.
Alright, sorry, Chad. If you didn't know, I might have leaked that Cole's extremely fat phobic.
It's something he's working on in therapy.
Are you leaving, baby? Love you. Drive safe. Let me know when you get home.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick up ice cream.
Oh, sick. You bringing me back some? No, I'm just kidding.
I actually do have some dairy-free fudge Oatly ice cream in the freezer.
I don't be eating dairy free. Well, I mean, it's probably not bad, but oat milk tastes weird. Like in ice cream for sure.
One I got, well, yeah, the oat milk one isn't.
Alright, keep going.
But there's a cashew milk one that's good too. So I'm gonna get that. And I'm gonna take a shower and I'm gonna go to bed. And I'm gonna sleep for like 10 hours. And then I'm gonna wake up again tomorrow and get exhausted from working.
Nice. Are we gonna see you tomorrow?
If you want to. It's like if you're able.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that work's not that bad tomorrow.
I did tell my mom I'd go to IKEA with her tomorrow though for the bookshelf, so it might be tough. I'll be getting my classroom ready for meet the teacher. Oh, get that shit, babe. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Time to dance moves I'll be hitting on Friday. When I'm plastered.
I can't wait. I just have to drink like tea shots.
Yeah. I'll probably drink total $18 worth of alcohol, be absolutely hammered because I never drink, and then that's a cheap night.
Period. We can even pregame it.
Drive safe, Buttercup. Love you, baby. Bye. Alright, cool, I'm coming.
One question for you, Hannah.
Yeah, what's up?
We drinking next week?
Yeah, we definitely could slot it in. I have Friday off. Oh, you saw that they moved the early release date up to Wednesday, right?
Huh?
2K releases on Wednesday the 26th now. You didn't know that?
Wait.
Yeah, they moved up the early access. They said, surprise, guys, you get 2 more days of early access.
I did see that you can start making builds on Friday.
Yeah, and they moved up the actual real early access.
Wait,
to Wednesday
wait.
next week.
Wait, I need to verify that. Hold on.
You think I'm just lying to you?
Yeah, you would lie about that.
I'm the 2K news guy.
Early access August 28th.
26th.
Oh, 26th. Wait. Huh? Up to 9 days of... So... Okay, so... So that means... I'm gonna have, like, my bill and everything already set up and grind a little bit by the time I get to St. Louis on Thursday.
Yeah.
Huh. Wait, so if it's Wednesday, then why does PlayStation still say like it's 7 days until it installs?
I'm assuming as soon as it installs, it's ready to play.
7 days, 15 hours. Huh. All right. Well, okay then. I guess I'll see you in the party chat then. Huh. Well, that kind of changes things a little bit. It's really releasing a day earlier than expected. So instead of me upgrade and grind the build on Thursday, so I guess I definitely can't. Well, no, I can't. Well, that's stupid then. That's fucking stupid.
Why is it stupid?
Because I can't play 2K on release on Wednesday then. Man. That's stupid. I'll be able to play 2K and stream it and such like 5-6 hours after everybody else, which honestly isn't too bad because when 2K opens the floodgates, the first hour you're never able to play anyway, so it's really I'm 4 hours late compared to everyone else. Great. Unless, when does it open? When is the early access open? NBA 2027. Early access time
Hey, team!
begins August 26th.
Oh, yeah, Zach, if you didn't hear, 2K27 is dropping August 26th.
Yep,
Wednesday
I
next
heard.
week.
Yeah, it's 11 a.m. God damn it, man.
I don't think you guys know everything that I know. So let me drop some
Wait,
lore
that's
on
Wednesday,
ya.
Dakota.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, I thought you said Thursday. My brain was dude. Be
It was
crazy,
supposed to
lenient with
be
me.
Thursday, but now it's Wednesday.
I've only gotten 2 hours of sleep. So
What the hell were you doing last night? Gooning all fucking night?
no, I fell off my bed. This is
Alright,
twice
well,
in a row.
that's stupid. Alright, well. Alright.
You wanted to be here when 2K dropped?
Yeah, but unfortunately, I will be here after the floodgates open, like 3 hours afterwards.
Yeah, I think it's like for Central Time it's like Wednesday at
It's 11.
noon. Oh, Wednesday at 11. Yeah, I won't be able to be on.
I won't
in
either
the middle
because
of the day
again,
that
I had
day.
planned for it to be Thursday.
I might be the first person on. That's crazy.
If you know me, I'm going to be playing 2K even in meetings. Like I'll be in meetings talking to people, but I will be neglecting my responsibilities at work to play 2K. So I'll be on with you. I just might not be in the party.
Fair.
Zach, I saw you were on Roblox. What have you been doing spending them Robux?
I don't know, bro. I've just been bored.
So did you hear anything else, Zach, today? Or, like, how in the loop are you?
I would say I'm pretty in the loop.
We were just talking about it, and I was about to ask you, what did you think about all the news?
You want to break this down into categories, offensive changes, defensive changes. Let's start with
Sure.
the stuff that isn't really gameplay related. Let's start with the mobile app that we get to use starting this Friday to preemptively create our 2K builds. I think that that's awesome, and I really, really like that. Like, I want to drop in. I want to have my build that I created from scratch, not like some template builds. I want to get into the action as soon as I can, day one. So that mobile app is going to be something I'm spending a significant amount of time on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, making sure that I have my takeovers mapped out. I have my badge points allocated and mapped out for what I want at 99 overall. You're going to be able to see your cap breakers as soon as you hit that 99 overall threshold in the builder. There's a lot of things that take a lot of time, and previously in like other 2Ks, Cole, me and you, we know. We even did a stream last year where we were like going over our builds before 2K dropped and like what we wanted to do, but we didn't know for sure how everything was going to map out once we actually got into the game. Because we just got the only thing we had to go off of was 2K creators builds that got the early access. So now we're actually going to get our hands on our own builds and know for sure what cap breakers, what attributes go where, what the thresholds are going to be. Before it leaves my mind, did you guys see that they increased the wingspan for heights again? Like
Did they?
last year they minimized it by 2 inches, but now it's back up to 2 inches. So theoretically, 7'3" builds will have at least an 8'2" wingspan at max wingspan.
But touching on your builder point, I brought this up in stream, and again, I don't know if you heard it because I saw you periodically checking my stream throughout the last 2 hours. Is when I saw the mobile app of you simply be able to, make the builder, and I brought this up with Zach as well. To me, that is 2K's like way of saying, hey, I know you guys have been wanting a demo to come back the last few years. You guys want a demo to be able to, look at the builder, test stuff out. Well, here you go. Here's an app a week before the game comes out. Can't give you a demo, but we can give you this.
Oh, Zach, we don't have Cole.
Shit.
We
Hold
need to hop out. No, yeah, I think it's like we're gonna have to dash. But I think it was them saying, yeah, we can't give you the demo because we don't want to spoil the gameplay. We don't want. I genuinely think the demo, like, they wanted to give us a demo this year. I think, Cole, the reason why they can't drop it is because of how bad cheating has gotten, and with their new anti-cheat that they're placing day one on 2K, they want to ensure that the release week of 2K27 there is no cheating at all, and adding in a demo to let people get used to the anti-cheat and develop scripts and algorithms for their Zins. That would make it to where week one there could possibly be cheating, but with them delaying it, not having a demo, and we're all dropping day one with the anti-cheat scripts that they've created for 2K27 will at least ensure us a couple days, maybe a week of no cheating, and maybe more if it's good. But I think that's the reason why. Because, like, the builder is all we really wanted for the demo, right? Like, yeah. I just want to map out my build. That's the most important part. Now not having a demo but having a builder is like 80% of me being happy.
No, I agree with you. And, bringing up what you brought up earlier of how, like, you and me were in the builder of going into 2K26 for hours. Like, oh, this is the build we're going to make for 2K26. We were, labbing out the build in 2K25 and saying, oh, I want these attributes here. And all we had to go off was people, 2K YouTubers, the community day saying, oh, the builder was a lot like, 2K25's builder. But we didn't know for sure what the builder was like until we got the game ourselves. But I would say gameplay question, and again, I brought this up in stream, the bumping harassment, being able to like bump people, harass people, cause them to pick up the dribbles, turnovers on defense, that being tied to just speed and agility, but not strength, has me concerned.
Thanks, Zach. I was stuck in a frozen screen.
You're good. I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
I know, that's something that I brought up on stream. That was like Dakota's like most wanted thing was the, bumping harass people on the perimeter. And it not being tied to strength has me concerned a little bit.
But it is semi-tied to strength. They
call out speed and agility.
Yeah, that specific badge is tied to speed and agility. And if you think about it, perimeter defenders like Herb Jones, like Trey Murphy, when you look at them, they don't scream like they're strong, do they? Like the best perimeter defenders, besides the Thompson twins, which if you look at them, you wouldn't say strong, you would think explosive athlete. Um, all of the perimeter defenders, like the top ones in the league, aren't thick, except for Lugenstort. But where strength comes in when it comes to like defense, collision system, when it comes to banging down low, when it comes to rebounding, they've added a bunch of badges, and I saw that you skipped over the newly added badges in favor of just skipping to the rebounding session.
No,
so maybe
I
you didn't see all of them.
no,
but-
what I did is I skipped over the badges that were old. Like I didn't talk about Deadeye too much. I only focused on the new stuff and finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defense and rebounding. I just focused on the new stuff because again, that's what we want to talk about is what is new. I just didn't talk about
But-
the old badges.
I didn't see you go over the athletic based badges, which is where the
I brought up like
Strength
pace and
lies.
stuff.
I mean, pace is technically a playmaking badge. I'm talking about this. Let me find the screenshot. And this will verify that strength does indeed matter again. So, one, Bruiser is a new badge that drains energy from opponents when making physical contact. It used to be a part of Brick Wall, but now they're again making it Bruiser badge again. I think we last had that in 2K22 or 2K23. And that will make the effect larger. When it's in Brick Wall, the effect is very minor, but having Bruiser at a Hall of Fame level in older 2Ks made people's stamina bars drain fast. On top of that, if we go to defense badge, we have Seatbelt, which boosts up body up effectiveness. We also have Wall Up, which improves shot contest effectiveness when guarding the paint. That might just be an interior defense one, but I'm pretty sure it looks like Seatbelt will be influenced by strength.
I mean, the main thing that I was confused about on stream is you have wall up, which allows you to like have your hands up in the paint, but you also still have paint patroller back as well, which allows you to, block shots. So wall
Yeah,
up
yeah.
and paint patroller are two separate badges, but essentially they do a lot of the same stuff, which is again playing defense in the interior.
One probably
No,
boosts.
I think
one
it's
probably boosts when you
necessary
press
to
the
have
triangle button.
both of them differently. So wall up is going to increase stick up and stick down defense. So aggressive hands contest and conservative hands contest in the paint,
Zach, you're playing it.
where you're staying on the ground.
Yeah, I know.
But high flying, but paint patroller is going to be strictly, and Mike Wing also did this in a tweet. Paint patroller is going to be strictly block related. Like it's if you get the block or if you not get the block, it doesn't increase contest. If you know what
That's
I'm
what I
saying.
was about to. That's what I was about to say. It's probably gonna just boost the triangle button only, and then wall up's actually gonna be how you play interior defense.
Cool.
Because in my opinion, you may not be like me personally, like from actual experience of playing basketball. I'm not really the best shot blocker, but I'm a really good interior defender because I can play really good hands up.
Yeah, and now Draymond builds are going to be more valid. Like you're actually going to be able to run those 6'6" power forwards with interior D.
I think I made a Draymond build like 2K23 or something. I remember I did one.
I've made a Dre build like twice this year, and I would say the second version's better, but both of them are pretty poop. Like I wouldn't consider them meta.
It's the same
Because
thing about Josh
interior
Hartley,
defense
bro.
sucks, strength sucks. Just being shorter with strength just negates all of the height, so like bigger builds are just better. I don't know. The 6'11" builds are looking very good, and you can get a 90 driving layup. I mean, I think you can get up to a 96 driving layup on a 6'11" with a 93 dunk. And there's a pro-tuned one that's like shades of Blake Griffin. So I was looking at that build and it's insane. By the way, did you see how many more attributes that we get in 2K27's builder?
No, how many more?
Insane amounts. Do you want me to drop the screenshot after this game of
Yeah,
the
sure. Let me
Kingslayer
guess.
build?
Everybody's gonna be able to do fucking everything again.
Well,
Like
even
more
worse,
than everything.
like everything
yeah.
but elite. No, like they dropped a Kingslayer build. It is a 6'7" build with max wingspan. You basically have a 93 3-pointer, an 80. I mean, no, not an. Okay, let me go back. You have a 93 layup, an 87 driving dunk, a 90 post control, a 90 close shot, a 93 mid range, an 83 3-pointer, an 85 free throw, an 87 pass hack, an 86 ball handle, an 80 speed with ball, a 99 perimeter defense, a 93 steal, a 50 block, but he has a 90 interior defense, so it makes up for it. And then he has 85 speed with 95 agility, 85 strength, and 90 vertical. At max wingspan, by the way.
Go hit that. It's an AI, and also he's way shorter than you. Thank you.
But do you guys hear how OP
Yeah.
that sounds?
No, plus also not to mention if you get cat breakers at Dakota, you can also cat breaker your block.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is without cat breakers at all.
Yeah, the builds are the builds are gonna go crazy.
Not to mention getting the
not what I
name
wanted.
Kingslayer is just insane.
I wanted to pass out of that, but it didn't let me. So
Jumped at him. I'm up.
I'm up. Or yeah, Dakota. Oh, okay.
You're good.
But some small thing, but I do want to mention it. They did announce that build specialization is back, but they didn't specify. They
Oh,
said it was
no.
just
It's like
10
harder,
goals instead of 9. But yeah, they didn't say whether it was easier or not. They
Please
did
let it be
say
easier, bro.
in the example that for the shooting, I think it was level 5 of the quest line of the 10, you have to hit like corner threes. But I'm like, how many? Is it like 20? Is it 200? Who knows? But you have to take corner threes on the
Oh,
level 5 quest line of shooting.
Let's act like it's not going to be just 200. The last level of shooting specialization last year was, I think, 5,000 makes.
Hey, all I'm saying is I don't want to do 1,000 rebounds and 2,000 rebounds for the rebound specialization. Because, again, that took me maybe 50, 60 hours.
I mean, it took me, like, 4 full days of the glitched
It did.
shooting method that got patched to even finish shooting specialization because every single one was like 1,000 shots. And if you made some mid-ranges accidentally, oh, good luck, buddy. They don't count towards the total because you have to make mid-ranges or three-pointer shots. So at the end, I made 4,000 middies and 5,000 threes to finish it.
Again, I was doing my method was doing the Street Kings method where I averaged between 80 to 100 rebounds a game, and each game took like 40 minutes, and it still took me like 50 to 70 hours to finish those 2 quest lines. That's averaging one game, 80 to 100 rebounds per game. It still took me like 50 to 70 hours to get 3,000 rebounds.
Dude, that's too much.
There's a comp player, and his name is Iggy Mo. He's one of genuinely the best centers in the game, and since he did his playing actual rec in Park and shit. It took him 9 months in hitting Veteran 2. He hit Veteran 2 before he finished rebounding specialization. That is a problem. That is a gameplay flaw. That's somebody that is the most elite at the game. If he wanted to play normally, like a normal person, and not grind the specialization like a dipshit like me and Cole,
Yep.
took him 9+ months in Veteran 2. It's wrong. It's fucking fucked up. People have jobs.
Oh, cool. Oh shit. Good boy,
And
that guy.
speaking, you mentioned it briefly, but speaking of rep, they instead of 20 rep levels this year, it's now 40.
Yeah, that's just incentivizing people to like play because like once I hit starter 5 and I got those animations, seeing that it would take me 150+ hours to hit legend, I mean
Okay.
to hit veteran 1, I just stopped. I was like, there's no real point. So they're splitting it up so it keeps you like wanting to grind. I like that change actually.
Hey,
I don't know about y'all.
I gotta practice.
Oh yeah, the dunk meters, like every single dunk's a meter dunk, which will be tough for those faster standing dunks.
I mean, I brought up on stream, like, the reason why I prefer using the button, like, 8 times out of 10 is simply because of latency, lag, and, like, delay. I prefer the button.
Damn, he just got lucky on that jump.
So, we'll see how it is. As long as it's not bad latency, then it's fine.
Okay, good deed, Dakota. That's not your phone.
Yeah, I jumped. It just didn't let me jump that like that. But what's another thing? Oh,
Cold
did
Cup.
you see all of the layup changes? I'm going to be nuts on 2K.
I did, and it was the first thing I talked about that
Oh my god, I'm
I
awful.
see it as empty, I see it as hollow, and I compared it to 2K26 last year of comparing the like custom layup packages from last year. That's not really saying much this year.
No. Did you read?
I did.
like-
I read word for word, and I came to the conclusion. I'm like, is this not just like what they were hyping up last year for 2K26 with the custom layup packages,
Okay,
where
no
you can
lob,
have
nope.
a custom driving layup here,
Oh,
custom
man.
hop layup here, custom floater here?
No. They like higher attribute ratings, if what they're saying is real, is going to be actually like decent this year. Like just going 70 won't cut it. If you have a higher layup rating, your body will. First off, it's not like stuck layup
cool.
animations like it was last year. You know how like if you got the let's say if you had the Shea Euro step, you know how he'll take 2 steps and then throw it up? This year, it's actually dynamic, and you'll actually like do your layup that you choose, and it'll read the defense and choose the best angle to do a Euro. Not only that, but at higher layup ratings, your player will move his hand
there.
to the best place where the defense isn't at. So I think that all of those changes together, if I make a 93 layup build at like, let's say 6'9" with a max wingspan, so let's say 7'6", 7'5" wingspan at 6'9" with a 93 layup, 96 layup. If I'm cutting through the defense like fucking butter because bigger
Yep.
builds can't get high perimeter D, they'll have 85 perimeter D or less. I will be slicing through their bodies like butter, and my player will use his enormous wingspan to go all the way. If he's on the right side of my body, he will throw it left. It'll make so much space. The green window will be so large. I think it will be absolutely busted.
Okay. Alright, that's all of our timeouts.
Like, basically, what I'm saying is I genuinely think that layups, like having a no dunk build next year, which is what I'm going to do day one, I will not have dunk on my build, is going to be busted. You will not need dunk. You can actually make, like, for example, Cole, how much have you watched Franz Wagner play throughout his year, throughout his career?
I watched a little bit this year, but I'm not saying I'm an expert or anything.
Okay, let's use somebody that you've watched a decent amount.
Oh shit.
How much have you watched Josh Giddey play? He's a bull, so
Josh Gee is my guy.
maybe. Have you watched him play a decent amount though?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's a bad finisher. Wouldn't you say he's an above average finisher? He just isn't a dunker.
Yes.
Damn,
Okay,
bro, I'm getting
so-
raped.
Somebody like him who doesn't really get off the floor, or like a Jokic even, that are craftier, you'll actually be able to like use their layup styles, and you'll use your body, use your hands
Go
to
right
make
back.
it like better.
Good
Oh,
board.
got the ball. Drop step.
Woo!
But like, yeah, you can actually mimic your favorite players' play styles that aren't nearly athletic. Like if I make a Josh Giddey build day one to run the offense, I feel like I could do that, and it'll actually play like Giddey, and like Jokic, Giddey, all of those in play now even will be much more usable players. And also, 2K, if you're hearing this, I mean, you probably won't, even though they are monitoring streams, and Mike Wang has dropped in on streams recently. If you do
Damn.
hear this, Jaylen Brown's animations are absolutely ass. Please update his animations. He is not shooting that slow in real life. His layups are not that ass in real life. Like, genuinely fix the shit, bro.
Damn, that was a tough ass lay. Too bad I fucked it up.
Oop me here. Oh, the feint's actually fucking awful. I don't know what's going on.
He's selling, if you couldn't tell. He's just been sitting in paint.
I mean, it's
Alright.
alright.
Cole, set a screen for me.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Are we losing?
Yeah, but it's fine.
Screen. Corner 3. Good shot.
How am I, bro? Come on, game. Alright, I'm there.
Now, another thing that Dakota's been asking for a lot is we got co-op My Career, except we don't.
Yeah, except we don't. It's there, but you don't get to use your
I
own
was
My
telling
Career
Zach
player.
earlier, I think it's an L. We got blue balled. I don't like it.
Another game where I'm shooting hyper efficient, but I don't know, man. I think the Rucker Park at the Street Kings is a W. I think the 5 rec courts is a W. I think being able to play on that outside rec court in the winter, where it's gonna like dynamically change season to season. Playing in the snow court, that's gonna bring me back to like 6th grade when I would go out to play recess and I'd be like hooping in my hoodie. That shit was so sick. It's gonna
I
be
know
so
it's gonna
fun.
sound weird, and I know it's gonna like people wouldn't like it, bro. But imagine like you play on the outside court and like the weather actually affects you.
So it's like
And I know
Madden.
this- I know this
Yeah.
isn't a selling point for a lot of
Hey,
people,
Cole.
but the women my players is
Okay.
actually a W to me. Like
Yeah.
I actually really
Yeah.
like the women my
No,
players.
You can ask Cole how excited I got. I said I'm
No,
making
right.
Kenley Jade.
And I brought the
NBA
idea
guy.
like we all should make female My Players have like a rec squad.
That would be fun as fuck.
Yeah.
By the
But
way,
people are already being misogynistic on Twitter. They said,
I was saying that as well. I'm like, female My Players, oh, it's gonna have like 40 speed, 40 ball handle, 20 dunk. It's like, nope, they can have the same attributes as men. It's literally just based on how you play.
good
But
bump.
I'm not surprised.
No, on Twitter they're like, so you know how we can change our hairstyles for men? What if for women we can go to a store and pay for a BBL? And then some
no,
people
deadass.
were like,
I told Cole I want jiggle physics.
and have you guys seen like what Enes Kanter is doing in the WNBA, saying he's declaring for the WNBA
Yeah.
draft and shit?
But it's all me.
People are saying that they're gonna make Enes Kanter Freedom WNBA builds and shit. So it's gonna be a lot of trolls, and I hope 2K doesn't take away a good thing because people are
Dude,
weird, like they did
It's
with
actually
the
gonna
T-shirt
make me.
creator
It's actually gonna
when-
make me pay a lot more for the game because, dude, I really want to make Kenley Jade the goat.
I actually do too. I really want to make. I'm still gonna make a build that looks like me, most likely. Maybe an IRL build, but my first build is definitely gonna be Tiff Jordan, but 6'9".
99 dunk.
No, I'm gonna do 99. I won't probably do 99 layup on my first build because I don't know how many cap breakers I'm gonna get, but it's gonna be at least a 90.
Tough.
That's gonna be my interior scoring build. Like she'll probably hoop like a woman. I'm just not gonna put us at a disadvantage by making her 5'3", you know?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna put Kenley at a disadvantage either. I'm probably gonna be playing 6'10" small forward, or depends on this year. Like, I don't know. See, now with women, I kind of want to make Kenley a point guard, but I might still make a 6'10" small forward Kenley Jade build.
Let's see, what else I see? Talk about the rec stuff, rep stuff,
Damn, bro.
build specialization.
Corner. Jackson. Never mind. Good take.
I'm trying to think of what else.
So offensive
The
changes
thing
that we
is,
talked
I
about.
talked about and read a lot in the last 2 hours. I'm trying to remember, like,
Oh, they didn't talk
What did I
about
not
this
talk
in the
about?
actual they didn't talk about this in the trailer, but if you read the courtside report, which I know you did, Cole, you saw this maybe. Actually, I don't think you clicked the button to see this. You had to actually click the button inside the courtside report. But did you guys see that they have made no-look passes like a real thing, like you can actually call out and do when you want?
No, dude, that's actually gonna be nice for us.
Yeah, especially for me, because I run the no-look pass on Park just for that reason, and I love flashies. I love misdirections. So now you click the R1 button, and when you bring up the buttons, instead of doing that, you use the pro stick, and you pro stick it to the player you're throwing it to, and it'll throw a misdirection and look the other way. So that's nice. What's another new change that they made?
you can have
into
multiple
it-
takeovers at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's true. They changed alley oops again. So the controls are now whatever You're still gonna have to time it, but whatever side the alley-oop is thrown to you, like let's say the passer's on your left side, you're gonna have to time it and either move your pro stick to the left or use the X button. If they're on the right, it'll be the circle button or flick right on the right stick, and you'll still have to do that within the window. So it's more like directional based.
So you either press square or circle and you flick the right stick wherever the pass is
X or
coming from?
circle.
I mean, technically, if the person that's throwing you an oop is in front of you and he throws it over his head to you, you would flick up on the right stick, and if they're behind you and they throw it in front of you and you do get one of those little layup passes, you'll flick down. So it's 4 directional input.
So in other words, don't throw lobs to me.
You'll have to think about it a bit. Me and Zach will be able to finish it. I think Bowie maybe will be able to finish it. Alex, no way in hell.
Yeah.
And you probably no way in hell.
No. I'm saying outright, if that's how it works, no.
What? That was green!
I love this
That's-
Giannis build. I'm shooting 92% from the field.
Because again, I prefer the
Call up.
2K11 and 2K17 style of 2K where if it was a lob, it automatically caught it for you and just watched a cool animation. I prefer that style of 2K.
Cool.
Yeah, but there's no
Never mind.
skill in that.
Yeah, but it's watching a cool animation.
You can still get cool animations.
Yeah.
You just gotta have at least a little bit of skill to get the cool animations, which I
No,
agree
I'm
with.
good with that.
Oh, that guy's Zach, can you actually guard the real person?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can still win this.
I have a 99 driving dunk and my guy's not gonna take off. Are we serious, game? Fix it, bro.
Am I gonna have another like 1 miss 40-point game again?
Cole up now.
Okay. How did you make that?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
Why
was
is my guy doing that? I was trying to dunk the ball, not do a hop, a step, a skip, a roo.
But I mean, I don't care if we lose this game. 2K26 is fucking dead. It's cooked. It's lame. 2K27 news came out and I forgot about this shit already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, to be honest, I had a good year on 2K26, and I would say it's one of the better modern 2Ks, but still, my holy grail is 2K24.
Damn.
Damn.
Out of the most recent, like, 3-year stretch, 2K24 is the best 2K.
I'm up.
It's up there with
I
2K21.
Cannot speak on it. Everything since 2K22 has just been so irrelevant that I just don't remember it at all.
Dude, that's
2K24
kind
was
of hate.
insanely good. What the fuck
Same-
are you talking
same-
about?
I just
Am I
don't
being
remember.
asked?
What?
I don't wear rose tinted glasses. If something modern is good, I'll say something modern is good. If something old's ass, I'll say something old's ass.
I agree.
But 2K26 was a decent game with a few flaws that people exploited and made look worse.
I would say if you wrap this up in a report card,
Up.
gameplay wise, 2K26 is fine, but shooting just made it worse.
What do you mean shooting made it worse?
No, cheating.
Oh yeah, cheating was the big issue. Cheating and exploiting the AI, which has always been an issue in 2K, but this year
Pull
was
up.
really prominent.
Yeah.
And if the anti-cheat works as intended, I am
Which-
very... I mean, they're at least implementing an anti-cheat. They didn't have one before this year. And they're perma-banning cheaters and resetting their progress completely. Like, they said retroactively all the way to day one. That means people that are boosting to go to Legend, even if they're not, like, cheating, but they're paying people to lose for them, they'll lose all of their progress that they've worked on for, like, 8 months. We genuinely could win this game.
Good D.
If you're wondering, yes, I just 6-7'd them.
6-7. My bad. I'm Dexing corner if you need me. Good take. I got sharp take, by the way. In case we need it in the...
AI on AI violence.
Well, Wednesday got more interesting then.
Yeah. It's going to be so hard to get me to be productive at work next week.
So let's see. I officially work on Wednesday. That's only my Friday. Playing 2K until
Gotta-
God knows when, and then immediately pack up and drive to St. Louis.
Yes, dude. Do you have to work at all on Wednesday?
Yeah, it's a normal shift on Wednesday. It's my Friday.
And Thursday you're fully off?
Yeah.
I
Wednesday's
mean,
my
if
Friday.
you wanted to drive up Wednesday night, that's fine too. It really just is up to you. I do have to work Thursday.
That
But
can be cool. Never mind. Just
like 2K's out, am I really gonna be working? I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna like act like I'm working. I'm probably gonna walk over every 3 minutes and like move the mouse.
Damn.
Corner.
Oh,
I had a phenomenal game.
I didn't have a bad game. I just shot bad from 3.
Going to 3. No dip. Giannis no dipping is nuts. Oh yeah, no dip's tied
Yeah,
to a
I was about
badge
to
next
say.
year.
Yeah,
What'd you say? Noted what?
it's
Tied to a
like
badge. You can't just
quick
do it.
draw or something like that.
Yeah, they brought quick draw back.
Let's see, anything else 2K announced? Let me see.
I'm up. Bro, 2K. That is definitely. Oh! Cole, get board. Cole, get board. No dip.
Oh, okay.
Never mind, good shot. Oh, green mean. Oh. Oh man.
The dunk meter, hopefully it is tuned properly.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. My 6'9" do-it-all point forward is going to be disgusting. What a great burp. I got an error to connect it to our online services, so I went back to the main menu. Got kicked back. Did you see, Cole, one of your biggest gripes? The discount for pre-order bonus is now extended all the way to release day.
I mean, that wasn't my biggest gripe.
It was one of your biggest gripes. You were like, they haven't showed us any news, and the day that they show the news, the day before the discount ends, and now that it's all the way until even the regular release day. It's not even to the end of early
No,
access,
it's my
all the way
main
to-
gripe with, their news cycle this year is I don't agree with them intentionally withholding all this information a week before the game comes out. Come to find out, it's literally to the day now. But because if it's a week before 2K drops, chances are you've already pre-ordered the game anyway. So again, they can announce something, they cannot announce anything. They know that you're going to pre-order anyway, so why bother? Take-Two Interactive already won because they already got your money without even saying anything. They literally could have announced 50 different things and everybody community collectively hates, but guess what? They already won because they already got your money.
I mean, that's not really the case, because if you pre-ordered it before today and you saw the trailer and you were like, everything here sounds like absolute colossal dog shit, then you could just cancel your pre-order.
I just remember gaming back in the day, you had to earn the pre-order with information and content that you released. You had to earn the
Back in the
pre-order.
day.
That's why I remember gaming back in the day.
Back in the day. Yeah, back in my
Back in the
day.
day, Sonny.
Back in my day. Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother, this guy sparks.
So what did I finish rep-wise on the year? I was 67% of the way to Veteran 1. So I'm just gonna guess next year I will unlock 1, 2,
Oh, so close
5
to start of
cap breakers
3.
from the rep system. How close?
Like 88%. Well, it's got its point.
Oh
because
yeah, I was supposed.
going into this year, I was expecting I was either gonna hit starter 5 or vet 1. That was my goal. I definitely fell short of that.
I mean, how far off are you?
Oh, apparently that Kingslayer build that I was telling you guys about that was stupid OP. Apparently that was before the builder was finished, and they were just playing around. I don't know how it made it into the trailer, but this build is not going to be able to be made.
Oh, of course, the Jesus Christ boat is not gonna be able to be made.
It's the same thing with
Well,
like.
why would it make it into the trailer? They had a lot of errors in the trailer. Like they also had a 25 overall build.
Sounds a lot like
Did you guys catch that?
YouTuber community day stuff where YouTubers like announce all these builds, but they say this was not a polished final version of the game.
Yeah, Zach, look at those two things. First, look at the build that was stupid OP in the trailer that everybody thought they were going to be able to make. And then second, look at the second overall build that's a 25 overall.
Yo, genuinely, this game reminds me of. I don't care what he says, dude. This game literally looks like 2K21 next gen.
What's that?
It just looks a lot like it for some odd reason, and I don't know why.
I'm also going to drop all of the badges in case you haven't seen that.
Unpluckable Sam, post up Glass Guardian, overall 25.
And
That's
here's
kind of-
all the new dribble moves, the advanced layups, and it's a little drop down of all the things that they added on offense, on defense, and like my career and stuff. Just a bunch of things you can
Dude, I
look
can't
at
wait
if
to
you'd
hop on
like.
with Fentley Blade.
Dude, I am too. They added like women's outfits too, so you can get like branded sports bras. You can wear like the jersey dresses that girls wear to NBA games.
I just really want to know. No, I really want to know. Is it going to allow me to add bust size or butt size? Like, I'm being
There's
genuine.
no
Like,
way.
is it,
No.
I
It's probably
mean,
gonna be like,
hey, if you-
you're probably
I
gonna get
mean-
athletic Hooper builds.
Yeah, but I mean,
So I'm gonna get-
hey,
so I'm gonna get
if
Nova
you can
Donkadonk.
do bust size for women, where's the LeBron Gurr size?
I said,
Yeah,
I said,
just
I said
saying.
2K27. I want them to be able to add dick prints.
Yeah,
I wanna be able to
be
dunk.
fair, you'd be able to pick long size.
In the rec, I wish rec would like allow you to like do instant replays, and I want them to add dick print size. So that way, whenever I dunk on somebody, you can see like my dick just near their face.
That's
diabolical. By the way, I don't know if you still have 2K Lab, Cole, but they are updating 2K27 badge requirements and stuff right now. So, a badge that I'm going to be utilizing a lot is Ghost Stepper.
I am too.
So excited for that badge.
Dude,
Like, I do a lot of up and unders.
oh, that's awful.
I do
By
a
the way,
lot of
Dakota,
pump fakes and then shoot.
Dakota, if you wanted to know for finishing requirements, you had to make, what is that, 600, 1200. 1200 plus 1000 is 2200, 4200 close range shots, and then win 50 games with 6 or more shots made in the paint, and then win 100 games with 6 or more shots in the paint.
No, that's
Yeah,
not
what
even
did
the
you
worst one.
What level did you get to?
Level 3.
Swag.
I remember
because
the
I-
defense one is stupid.
The defense one is stupid fucking hard. I
It
have
was
that one.
blocks and steals, wasn't it? Like
Yeah.
300 blocks and steals.
Yeah. Dude, I am so tight. Oh, by the way, Dakota almost got into another fight hooping again. These
Are you
kids are
like
just...
the
No, these
the
kids-
most aggressive Hooper of all time?
No, I'm being genuine. You can ask everybody else is defending me. It's the same little Asian kid. He's 5'4". He's 135 pounds. He bumps into me, flies, and he goes, "Bro, you're fucking fouling me." I'm like, "Bro, I'm standing still."
I
All
will
right.
say, you and Dallas are pretty aggressive basketball players. Like, you teeter-totter on if it's, like, legal or not, but I don't call it because I'm not a bitch.
See, Dakota says this shit, but I've never got a foul in a game. I averaged 1 foul.
I've seen you get a foul in a game.
I only averaged 1 foul last year a game.
I mean, Dallas was the real fouler in the family. I averaged less than a foul per game, despite being one of our team's better defenders all the way through high school and junior high.
I also averaged a block and a steal a game. So I feel like a foul to 1 block and 1 steal ratio is very good.
I mean, even as a kid, like in 6th grade, I wasn't like a person that fouled a ton. People just thought that I fouled a ton because I got ejected from a tournament one time.
I've only gotten sat down in one game, and it's because someone tried to break my teammate's ankle.
Damn.
So I'm pretty chill actually when it comes to basketball. But no, literally in the rec, I literally, no joke, Dakota, I can literally explain to you, and it's literally on camera. We went back and watched the cameras because this guy tried to report me, and I'm like, bro.
Are we gonna get into a game?
I'm waiting. Nicole's in the menus. I'm just standing still, dead ass. I'm standing still, and this guy runs into me and falls on the ground because he hits a brick wall because he wasn't paying attention. And he says I fouled him, and I'm like, dude, I didn't fucking foul you. Get up and stop being a bitch.
So the reason why I got ejected in 6th grade was because I
Oh, you threw the ball at the back.
snatch blocked a
Yeah.
kid. No,
Yeah, I
I
remember this
snatch
one.
blocked a kid, and I was about to go on a fast break because he shot a midi, and I snatch blocked a fucking midi, and everybody else was either in the post or in the corners, so I had a full-on fast break opportunity. And this motherfucker, because I blocked him and he landed on the ground, he grabs my ankle and trips me. And he gets called for a foul, so I grab the ball and I'm about to fucking pop his head in the fucking ground with the shit, like literally stomp his head into the ground. And the referee ejected me because he saw that I was gonna fucking kill this kid.
Chat, this might be my final game on of 2K Forever.
2K26 forever.
Yes. Very soon, 2K Forever.
This might be your final game on. You're not gonna play next week at all.
Well, I mean, I expected 2K to stick to their word and, release the game they had said they would because I literally had planned my time off around that. But nope.
Yeah, I was in Bad Plug stream today, and he said he had a homie that called off 2 weeks of work when 2K came to play the game, and he's hella pissed because now he's gonna still be at a disadvantage. I'm guarding a person named Shy Girl 53. What the fuck?
Oh,
Is that
Cole,
Dwight
guard
Howard
him.
build?
Yeah, Cole, you're gonna guard him.
Okay.
Is he a power forward?
Yeah,
I'll
but he's an
guard him.
inside center. But he's inside center, so I'd rather Cole guard him, and then I guard the 3-point shooting big.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I'll guard Scoot.
Wait, but aren't you 6'7", Cole? I mean Zach.
No, I'm 6'8".
Yeah, you guard small forward. I'm 6'9". I mean, I don't know why I was just standing there in the. What the fuck?
All right, let me switch to Scoot.
Gonna be corner here.
Need to get my offensive bag flowing on this lock build. Swag. So is somebody gonna guard that guy?
Oh, hopefully. I'm stand the waiting. Green
That's cool.
Giant.
I guess I'm guarding him. He has 8 points, Cole. What the fuck are we doing?
What? I was told to switch.
Yeah, and then you said you wanted me to guard the small forward, so I went to guard the small forward.
You told me to switch. I'm now guarding the power forward. How is that on me?
Yeah, I said I was gonna guard the small forward because you're the center. You should be guarding the center.
I was guarding the center, but then I was
Yeah,
told
but-
to switch to the power forward, which I
Because the
now
power-
am.
Because the power forward is an inside center. That's the reason why
Yeah.
I said that.
So why are you blaming me for saying the center is 8 points?
Wouldn't it make sense for the center to guard the center? And
I was
small
guarding the
forward, power
center
forward
until
switch?
I was told to switch, and now he has 8. He didn't score until I had the switch. I'm up.
Sounds like we just had a whole bunch of miscommunication. Got ya. So what you're saying is I'm guarding the center?
I don't know. I guess Zach is because I switched with him.
I can guard this. I can guard the center. It's
What the
fine.
fuck's going on?
I was told to switch to the power forward.
I did tell Cole to switch to power forward because it just makes most sense.
Okay, who am I guarding though?
I think you're going the small forward. Your position. I'm saying he has 8 points. It's not my fault.
Up, Cole. Never mind. Good board. Corner 3.
Whew.
No way in hell he makes that. That was
Cole,
there.
get the board and
Up.
throw it up. R1 triangle. No fucking way. Damn.
We're good. We're good. I'm gonna get left corner.
No way I missed that one, bro.
That was
Oh my
faster than me,
God.
wasn't it?
I was passing you, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna get right wing.
Nice, dude. I love this fucking
Great.
game.
Great.
That's not my guy, but whatever.
I mean, they're not playing anymore, which is fine. I expected that.
I forget that I don't have a high close shot or layup on this build.
Dude, oh my God, the bump steals are gonna piss me. Dude, I hope 2K genuinely does fix that next year. In real
They
life, I'm not
did
dribbling
say
golf or
that
something.
they fits bump steals not a thing anymore.
Okay.
I mean, bump steals are a thing, but you have to, like, it's skill-based bump.
They said that, I think it was like, quote, you can't rely on a low steal to get a bump steal. I think that was their exact wording.
Hit me in the
Cole,
corner, I'll
you're-
shoot him, no dip.
Good transition, Cole.
This is tragic.
The shooting guard has 14 points. Dude, 2K is just not fun, man.
This guy's got a bunch of pussies who just whine. They're like, I want the ball! Get friends, bud. Just get fucking friends.
Yeah.
Well, my matchup has 3 points now. Damn
And
it.
you wonder why I keep saying every year that I want a vote to kick system. This is that reason.
Whiner baby.
I would love a vote to kick system for a reason like this. Instead of having to suffer longer. I just want to kick them. Because
I'm
every
on
online
the
game has a
left
vote to kick system. But no, we can't do that because that's too mean. That will have their feelings hurt.
Jumped at him. I'm up. Oh. Man, these chips are salty as fuck, but they're so good.
What chips are they?
Since I'm in a really low calorie deficit right now, like I only
Dude,
ate.
oh my fucking God. Slim Shooter, I hope you kill yourself. Genuinely, I hope you
I
fucking
only
die.
had
I hope you kill
800
yourself.
calories for the day, so I'm eating a bag of Panera brand kettle cooked potato chips.
Cole, grab this and hit me right back.
Okay.
Which, if you didn't know, St. Louis staple Panera bread.
I didn't want. I swear to God, one more time I run into one of my team.
I personally cannot eat kettle chips.
Why?
Because I feel like every time I do, I feel like it's not like, you know, Captain Crunch where it cuts the roof of my mouth.
Huh. I love kettle chips. I love the texture. It, like, actually numbs my brain.
Dude, that's
Nice.
why Howard is.
That was a good up and under. I'll give it to him. That was good.
Green bean. All right. So one thing I didn't understand from 2K from the new 2K drop, am I gonna have to green both sides, or is it just one side? I still only have to green. First tempo.
Now you have to green timing instead of green rhythm.
Which ideally
Because bu-
should prevent
Because
cheating.
button shooters wanted to complain, so now we're getting timed like button.
Well, that's one of the
Even though
reasons why.
even though we have two different inputs and they only have one, with their like small little baby brains.
I mean, all right, man.
Cole, were you one of the ones that fucking complained?
I mean,
Yes.
hey, I'm
it was.
already losing by having to time dunks as well.
They complained that the one that has two different inputs has leeway on one input, even though they also only have one input that they have to agree in. It's just so confusing to me. Now, that being said, I don't think the new changes are too bad. I think that good players will still shoot well. I don't think it's going to be any harder.
Well, I mean,
It's just like I don't know what the problem was.
I mean,
like,
judging off of Mike Wayne's tweet, I think we need to reevaluate what makes a good player, what makes a good shooter, what makes them average. Because technically, everyone in the group is good.
Yeah, we're all above average shooters,
Yeah.
which makes me wonder what does the average 2K player look like?
Fucking Goonies. It's Sloth from the Goonies.
I mean, do you want to know?
Probably brain dead as fuck.
I wonder. Hey, ChatGPT, make an image of what the average 2K player looks like.
Co-op.
I wonder what ChatGPT would make.
So did you guys
I don't
like the
understand, bro. Oh, fuck me.
did you guys like the starting 5 logo I've created?
No, dude.
Of the
Actually,
crew.
I didn't
Dude,
see it.
I like Playboy as fuck, bro.
I need to now that I look through the 2K news, I need to not block the 2K group chat anymore.
I'm evilly smiling like I'm about to commit various heinous crimes. I'm here for you.
You know what? Don't pass me. I'll do it right now. I'm gonna unblock the group chat.
All right, bro. Stand out of bounds. You're not proving anything to anybody but yourself, bro. That you're a little bitch. And your parents probably wanted to have an abortion. Poor guy.
All right, there we go. Sim Shooter, I know you're not talking.
What did he just text you?
No, I just saw his mic on the game chat.
I was like, I'll
So
sell the
I know
game.
you're not talking.
I don't even care. I'll sell the game, cuz. I'm about that life. You ain't know nothing about the streets, bro. I'm playing 2K on my couch, but I'm acting like I'm hard.
His name's Slim Shooter, so he's probably a freshman in high school, and he probably weighs about 130
90 pounds. No, 90 pounds.
105 pounds soaking wet.
105 pounds, always wears black. Only wears black. He wears black hoodie, black jeans. Pulls up, always had his hands in his pocket. Looks like he's about to shoot up the school.
He's dreaming for a Kevin Durant growth spurt.
He's wishing for the stars. Meanwhile, he looks like Donatello.
Donatello's a goat, bro. He's my favorite turtle.
Yeah, but you really don't want to look like a turtle.
I
Why
mean,
not?
it worked for
looks like a
Russell
turtle and
Westbrook.
He gets bitches.
I mean, yeah, Russell Westbrook probably doesn't want to look like he's Donatello.
No,
I
it looks
think
like
he
a
looks
turtle,
tough.
though.
He looks like Franklin the turtle.
Yeah. No, he actually looks like Ring of Turtles Rondo.
Nah, Rondo.
Rondo does look like a turtle.
Yeah, he does look like a turtle.
I'm open.
So my boom, bitch.
Green. Green bean.
But whereas
I-
Russell Westbrook looks like a heroic turtle, I feel like Rondo looks like a villain turtle.
He looks like Spike off Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the evil Raphael. Core, hit me. I
Okay.
got you, bro. All right, yeah, that works too.
I just can't lock in because we're down by 25. It's just like
Yeah,
my
no,
brain
okay.
won't do it.
I mean, were you ever gonna luck anyway, considering we're less than a week out?
I have a D plus. Holy shit! But I'm still player of the half because everybody's playing like dog ass. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah.
I didn't realize my Dwight Howard build could shoot. Cole, I can just go back to guarding him. My bad. I didn't realize he could fucking shoot.
I mean, it's
I'll
fine.
ping you guys when the mobile app drops, so you guys can get a head start on creating your build. Cole, if during the weekend you have any free time and we're like available at the same time, we should definitely hop in a party chat and just like talk builds.
Cole, right here.
Which is definitely the entire time of the weekend, because I never have anything to do.
I thought you said you always have shit to do.
No.
Tiff said that if you wanted to fly out to St. Louis this weekend or drive up to St. Louis this weekend, you could be invited to the Y2K party, but you need to have Y2K clothes.
What does that
But
even
you
mean?
live in what? You don't know what Y2K means?
Well, I know what Y2K is like referencing, but I'm like, why would there be a Y2K party like now? What does that even mean?
It's a themed party. People just have themed parties.
I mean, all right.
They're girls. They throw girl parties.
Yeah, but why
I don't know.
Y2K?
But first of all, what type of party is it? Is it a birthday party?
No, we're going to a bar.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't drink, so.
Yeah, you do.
I have a Magic Mike bar. I have a Magic Mike party. Everybody has to show up in nothing but naked.
Nothing but naked.
Nothing but naked.
Why don't you just say it's nothing but naked themed?
Because it's Magic Mike, so we're just gonna be doing a lot of male stripper moves, and it's only guys invited. So
So it's a Diddy party.
Why don't you call it Sausage Fest then?
cool. That's a good idea, bro. Oh my
Zach,
god! it's
are
hard to
you
lock in.
proposing a Diddy party?
I do love Diddy parties.
we're
Ain't no party like a
fucking
Diddy party. Cole, hit the corner now.
I mean, I know who loves Diddy parties. LeBron.
Boom. Hey,
He
chill,
did
chill,
What?
chill.
frequent a Diddy party.
He
is
did.
known-
He
has
was
been
on
known
the
for
Diddy party
frequenting
list.
a Diddy party.
But he wasn't like. It's just because he actually went to parties. It's not because he diddled kids.
I mean, he was on the lists.
Wait, Diddy didn't diddle kids though.
Hey, what? Yes, he did.
I thought Diddy was the one that just sexually harassed
Women.
and drugged women. It
No,
wasn't a
he
kid thing.
literally raped Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah, he did do that. But
And
mostly
Justin
it was
Bieber at
women,
this age
though.
was like 12.
Yeah. But he's like, it's more known for
and-
women though.
Yeah, probably underage women as well, so it's still
Yeah.
statutory rape.
It could possibly be underage women, but like the ones that were caught were all of age women, I think. I mean, at least the celebrities. I mean, who knows how many people he fucked?
I mean, me too. Nobody knows how many people I fucked. Yeah, everybody knows how many people I fucked. Cut back, Dakota.
Oh,
Dakota was
I
running.
graded out of the game.
Oh,
Dakota was
sad.
running. Dakota was running down the court, threw a pass behind his head, and went hee hee.
Toast
All
All
it.
right.
right.
Oh, I got stage 5
What?
testicular cancer.
Signature blueprints. Did you guys see the signature blueprints?
No, what are those?
They're replacing the NBA player templates and the ProTune templates. Now
Yeah.
it's like signatures, like it's like a version of a player. You know, like if you want to make a James Harden, Cade Cunningham build, you can make one archetype. If you want to make like a build that's more like Gilbert Arenas or Baron Davis, that's another build. If you want to make a build that's like Anthony Edwards, Penny Hardaway, Stephon Castle, you have another build for that. If you want to make a point guard lock, its 2K comparisons are Gary Payton, Dennis Johnson, and Min Thompson. So it's more like just archetypes of players instead of like exact player matches.
So can I have a Diddy build where all I do is physically assault players / sexually assault them?
Wait, a what build?
A Diddy,
So just a Draymond Green build then.
or maybe a Charlie Kirk build.
I swear to God, if I have to go through another year of seeing Charlie Kirk face scans, I'm gonna kill myself.
We are Charlie Kirk.
Dude, I'm so fucking tired of seeing Charlie Kirk on my screen. Holy shit, I'll kill myself.
Some fucks. How am I?
But something I didn't see 2K announce yet. No custom shirts.
Cole. Oh shit, Cole.
Yes.
A
Oh,
jumbo
shit, Cole.
custom lock?
Oh. That was nice.
Oh yeah, I do want to see that flash badge.
I can flash you.
Shut the fuck up, I'll beat your ass.
Oh, scary. Hopefully you don't take my clothes off.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up, I'll beat your ass.
Green Giant.
I never scared a little bit of my meat getting beat.
Okay, to unlock Bronze Flash, you have to have 70 speed and 60 agility. And if you want Hall of Fame Flash, you need 95 speed, 91 agility. That's just not affordable for a lot of builds. I think I'm gonna... Oh, did you guys see that they took away... You can't get Legend badges on your builds.
Yep.
You have to use your Fuse and Synergy badges.
They're like your
To
max
get
plus ones
legends.
this year.
Yeah, but you actually have to like do stuff in game to unlock the +2 or +1, and legend badges are only reserved if you +1 it at least, and you have to already have the Hall of Fame. So what I'm probably gonna do on my first 6-9 build is I'm gonna get Flash on gold, and then it's gonna be my Fuse +2. And once I use it enough, which is gonna be pretty quick, it'll go up to legend, and I'll be fucking fast as absolute fuck.
I'm just gonna have all rebound badges on Hall of Fame, both offense and defense.
As a big, it'll be very crucial for you to have Flash as one of your Fuse badges. You're gonna be fast as hell. It's gonna just be so important. Maybe
I have STDs.
I
Is that
would
good?
use a +2 on Flash, and then since you're already gonna have max rebounding, I would put the +1s on the rebounding badges.
Bro is trying so damn hard like it's the NBA Finals. Oh my god.
But I'll say, I'm disappointed that they split it up where it's like, oh, this badge for offense rebound, this badge for defense rebound. That's annoying.
Why?
Because again, I feel like there should be one rebound attribute, one rebound category. You should be able to, hey, if you can get rebounds, you're a good rebounder. It shouldn't matter what side of the court you are.
They want you to be more specialized.
Yeah.
They did the same thing with shooting. You have to have both 3-point
Which
and mid-range high if you want all the shooting
stupid that they
badges.
separate with mid-range and 3.
I don't think so. I think that
There's
if you
no way
want to
he
have
just
more build diversity, you need to have both, and that means that you won't be able to like fade from mid like stupid crazy while only having like a 99 3-pointer and like a 80 mid. You'll actually have to have both to be elite, which means that they won't have high defensive stats, or they might not have high playmaking, or they might have like no finishing at all.
I mean, if you have a 9-9-3, you're obviously not going to be finishing.
not true. I finish all the time when I have a 9-9-3.
I had a 99-3 build that also had a 93 dunk. That also had 87 pass accuracy and unlocked Legend Lightning Launch, and it had serviceable defense and good physicals. I just want 2K27 to drop, man. So are you guys finishing that game and then getting off?
Maybe. Depends.
Hit me, cool. Never mind. Good shot.
Ah, damn it. Wow. Alright.
Why am I getting dude? Are we dead ass?
Okay, yeah, get out of the way.
Get up and under.
How was that late? I don't know.
Dude, we are getting railed. Corner. Holy fuck. Why? Why did my bar go so small? Fuck, cause I was out of stand. Cole, I'm gonna hit this bitch.
That faith.
Damn. I'll hit the next one. I'm actually gonna hit Faith on this build for some odd reason.
Never live to regret what you mean. People just like to see what you do.
That Dwight Howard build is gonna get him boards.
He's crazy. I like it.
Crazy. I was crazy once. Locked in a room. We're a room with rubber rats.
I ate ass once.
Me too.
Well, I finished the game with a double-double, so I'm happy. Do you think it's possible for in 2K27 you to have such a broken game where you have all categories take over activate at the same time?
Yeah, I'll probably do it often.
Cool. Never mind.
All right, that's just glaze.
No, I'm just saying I'll probably do it often. I usually have takeover all game every game, even if we're losing it in
I wonder-
26.
I wonder if they're gonna let me next year equip the sexual assaulter badge.
I think it'll be really easy to have all categories have takeover if you're a center.
I mean, shooting will be hard.
No, it won't.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
Most centers are good shooters.
I mean, not all.
Cole, you're the only
Well,
shooter that
Bowser-
doesn't have a 3.
If I was our primary center, I would have finishing, shooting, playmaking, rebounding, defense,
Well, since that game's
and
over,
athletic stick.
I'm gonna head to bed. Good night, y'all.
Okay, see you, bud. Mm. That was good.
All right, great.
Well, I'm also gonna head to work, but that was fun talking with you.
Yes, it was.
Post spin catalyst. That's a cool badge. Arc cadence. Well, how do they come up with all of these stupid ass badge names?